よろしく頼むぞ。
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove that I'm alright song. No cameras turned off. Stop it right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I only care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I've still got a lot of fire left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep, say I'm in too deep. And it's been 2 years, I'm missing home. There's a fire burning in my bones. Still believe, yeah, I still believe. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I was screaming loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove that I'm alright song. No cameras turned off. Stop it right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I only care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fire left in me. A lot of fire left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove that I'm alright song. No cameras turned off. Stop it right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I only care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I've still got a lot of fire left in me. No, I've still got a lot of fire left in me.
go. I don't know why it wasn't picking up my mic when I said it the first couple times, but you should be able to hear me now. Hello? Hello? Sorry about that. That was weird. That was really weird. It, like, didn't pick it up. Thank you. 5 months in a row, accidentally yours. Thank you so much. Yeah, we definitely need a wood tier emote for me as well. Okay. Sorry that was a bit of a mess there. We have a couple of starting out issues. Welcome, of course, everyone, to the NA edition of the second ever Feeder Cup. We just ran 90 minutes ago the EU edition of the Feeder Cup on Jane's stream. We're now here on my stream. Gonna do the NA version. Just getting some stuff set up with the teams going. The NA version is a lot larger than the EU version. We have 17 teams. 17 teams. 17 teams in the NA version. This includes 3 pre-made teams, and the remainder of the teams are completely just random groups of solos. We did have to make a bunch of substitutions. Because the amount of players is so large this time around, unlike the EU version, the first 3 rounds will be single elimination on Nepal, 1 map. Round 1 will be NA2 versus NA11 off stream while we do our introductions. And then round 2, we will be casting NA1 versus the winner of NA2 and NA11, while the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches occur off stream. So we'll be keeping busy here. For any team, teams just needed to know that they could start. Teams are going to get started. Yes, hello! Hi, Afro! Hello, everyone! Yes, it is a lot of teams, and it is a lot to organize, and Jane has been pulled away temporarily, so I'll be solo casting for the next little bit. But don't worry, it'll be really good and exciting, I promise. We're just going to get a couple teams get started here. Sorry if I'm tabbing back into Discord and ignoring the stream. A lot to do solo, but we'll get it done. I promise. Just a quick refresh. The rules are single elimination. It is best of 1 map on Nepal with a score to win set to 2. The semis and finals will be best of 3 maps, starting with Nepal, and then the loser will choose the second and or third map if necessary. Matches will be starting soon. We just have a couple of them ongoing. Yeah, the casting order, in case you're curious, the bracket is available on Challenge. I will try and add that as a command right now really quickly into NA10. Wait for you. Nope. You guys are all good to go. Every team except for NA1 is good to start. Let me double check. Excuse me. The casting order. I'm casting match. Oh, sorry. Every team except for 2. I'm casting 2, 10, and 11. My bad. I'm casting NA8 versus NA5. NA8 versus NA5, if they haven't already started. So, let's see. NA8 is Toxic Asian, who I have added. So I'm going to just quickly set up the lobby. Very quickly here. Where are my presets? Presets. Competitive. Done. Maps. Nepal. Because we love Nepal. On this stream we stand Nepal. And I'm going to move myself to spectators. And invite one Mr. Toxic Asian. Oh, I logged in on the wrong server! That's an XD, dude. I logged in on EU. I'm still on EU. Oh my goodness, I'm so smart. Haha. Bronzecaster chat. Who do you message? Hello, Faria. How are you? Who do I message since pizza is gone? What team are you looking for? 17. NA17 is looking for NA16. You are looking for Prepensy 1574. Prepensy 1574. Did I successfully swap to NA? That's important. Yes, I did. Okay. We are going to get these matches going real quick here. Oops, move myself to spectators. I got a bunch of questions. Let me finish. Make sure we have competitive on and maps. I promise. Apologies for being so distracted. I'm getting bombarded with questions as we try and get this going. And let's get Nepal going. On. Okay. Let's get in via battle tag. Toxic Asian. And on behalf, we are doing NA8 and 5. So we need noodles. All right. We are going to get team 1 in here. NA5. Why are you better at casting than Owl? I don't know. I do my best. Okay. Let's see. We should be getting going here. Is NA10 ever being casted? Let me double check. I am casting. I posted it somewhere. Now I have to look again. The casting order, and I will pull up the bracket here really quickly so you can... Did I just close? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Woo! Bracket. We'll swap over to the bracket here so you guys can see. We are casting the brackets in the following orders. We are casting match 2, which is NA8 versus NA5. Match 10. Match 11. So potentially NA10 will be in match 11. Okay, done. Let's see if we can get someone on behalf of Team NA5 in here. I'll grab stack of cups. Stack of cups. Will receive my invite. I believe in him. Apologies, chat. I know it's a little messy. Is Jane going to be casting the games with me? He will be once he is free. He has to go do some work stuff really quick, but he will be coming back. Let's get some chill jazz going on in the background while we just get this organized. There we go. Where is Mr. Stack of Cups? Where is Mr. Stack of Cups' team? Let me check the Discords. I see 6 people. Alright, looks like we're getting people into the lobby. Apologies for the delay. Hello, Steve! Hello, everyone! Okay, apologies for the delay. Looks like we're getting stuff going here. We're gonna get some team names going. We'll be tabbing over shortly, I promise. Jane, oh wow, they're... Okay. Let's get these team names in here. Apologies. I know it's taking a little bit. All right. Looks like we're going to be getting started here really quickly. Alrighty.
Traveling to Nepal. 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
This is my will. Rally power forward shield. Check this out. Come on.
The objective is now
Get ready for a shock!
Rally power forward barrier. Get through this.
Fire in the hole!
cease your resistance.
Apologies, apparently no one could hear me casting this entire time. That's an XD. Hello, you should be able to hear me now. My apologies. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize. Okay, well, we should be back. Thanks OBS for cooking me once again. 78% now in favor of Team Jane as a silver DPS, but Team No is making progression now onto the point. Lazy Dad picks off 2 Noodles, is able to demech and successfully kill Burb. The chair sits we know and love. Tab comes in with the stall. Again, they want to get this as high as possible. They are in the high 90s here. They get it to 93% before Team No is able to make a recap, which means now, with only the bongo and the tire quickly becoming available, Team No is going to have to be very aggressive. They're going to have to win the next team fight in order to keep Jane as a silver DPS from making a retake here. Jane as a silver DPS taking to move away from the traditional choke into an even tinier hallway in this corner choke. Antipathy takes advantage of this, pops the tire, takes out High Life MGMD. Burb gets demeched by the tire as well, and I Hate Mercy is able to kill Toxic Asian. So that's a hard reset being forced out now for Jane as a silver DPS. And it means that Team No is going to successfully take that fight, which is really good for them. They are going to have to win probably 2 or 3 more fights here in order to successfully hold here. They now have a Coalescence available. They still have their Bongo. Stack of Cups will have a Pulse Bomb also available in order to try and fight this. But out comes Alikin's tire coming in on the flank side from the right. It's going to come all the way around through the back tunnel. Is it going to catch anybody? Meanwhile, Stack of Cups and X-Tab are trading kills. Tire doesn't appear to have caught anybody. This is forcing Team No to try and regroup on the point as Burb successfully kills Apathy. Alikin taking out Stack of Cups, but not before Stack of Cups D-Max Burb. Alikin catching Noodles with the fair and balanced mine. And the whole hog knocks I Hate Mercy to safety as Blue Team successfully retakes. But at 96% here, Noah's going to have to aggressively attack this point. I Hate Mercy and Stack of Cups coming into contest, forcing Serenaded to vape away. The Bongo is dropped, but not before I Hate Mercy goes down. High Life GMD, Toxic Asian, and Alikin successfully cleaning this up, and that will be a first round take
All systems checked out.
for Team Jade is a silver DPS. Chat asks, can anyone play or the teams pre-made? In this tournament, anyone can play. Some of the teams are pre-made, but you don't have to be a pre-made team to play. Moving in now to the second map in our Nepal rotation. 1-0 in favor of Jane is the silver DPS versus Team No. Hey, Breadsticky. You'll be able to join in the next tournament. This tournament is currently full, although we are looking potentially for some subs. Feel free to join the Discord, post your battle tag in the substitute channel, and you might be able to get picked up by a team that is looking for a substitute. Alright, we're looking at Team Jane as a silver DPS taking the high ground here, using the Lucio speed advantage to make sure they get there first. Team No has swapped to a more DPS, a more dive-heavy comp, looking to see if they can get a dive target. Both tanks forced into that tiny room here, a little bit dangerous for them. Toxic Asian misses the charge. Tab able to take out I Hate Mercy in that tiny room. Means the main take is going to go down on the side of Team No, looking very dangerous for them. Fight isn't even over, but Team No is looking to try and get an early cap as Stack of Cups rotates towards point, but is forced out by Toxic Asian's charge. And it looks like the point flip will go towards Team Jane is a silver DPS, who had been taking the cap here. Out comes the Coalescence to ensure the fight is won. Means Alikin on the Tracer is going to take out Apathy and Lazy Dad. Burr picking up the kill on I Hate Mercy and Serenaded with the Coalescence finishing off Stack of Cups. That's a pretty solid take there for Jane as a silver DPS. It forces Team No to regroup, and it looks like Jane as a silver DPS is looking to make a solid defense here. No rotating up to the top now. We are going to see Stack of Cups coming up on that Pulse Bomb. Let's tab over to him. See how that's going to be used. Or we're going to take a look at Noodle, who pops the Coalescence here. Isn't going to be able to secure any kills with it. As we tab over, no Pulse Bomb gets used even though... Oh, Stack of Cups did use the Pulse Bomb, so it didn't secure any kills. High Life MGMD being forced off the point as No makes an impressive assault here. Burb getting demexed and taken out, and the remake is forced by Team No. They are going to continue pushing here now. Stack of Cups and I Hate Mercy able to force Toxic Asian and his tank partner, High Life MGMD, back all the way towards their spawn. But not before K-Sax gets hooked in and is going to be body blocked in. K-Sax dropping the mech to try and force people back. Doesn't secure any kills. Toxic Asian with a huge shatter. Out comes in response to Diva Bomb. Doesn't catch anybody. Toxic Asian catching 2 of the kills of K-Sax and Noodles. I Hate Mercy coming in with the Primal Rage, looking to knock people off. It looks like Team No wanted to stall that out as long as possible. Only able to get 33% cap. Point now flipping back in favor of Jane as a silver DPS, 51% on the board, as Team No looks to set up on the top. C9 indeed. Very unfortunate here. We see Stack of Cups and Apathy on behalf of Red Team now both coming up on DPS ults of their own. Let's take a look at Mr. Apathy here. Out comes the Coalescence. Red Team wanting to make an aggressive retake here, but Blue Team is going to respond with the Coalescence of their own, but Stack of Cups is going to stick the Pulse Bomb, which we saw, which happened off camera. I'm sorry, I'm a bronze streamer, okay? I'm doing my best here. Burb gonna get demeched. In comes the Tire. It's gonna take out High Life MGMD. Red Team is gonna take the recap, but now it's a baby Diva.
My ultimate is charging.
Taking out Alikin. Nice work, K-Sax. Able to take the retake. Woo! What the hell is your sensitivity? Some jerky frames there. K-Sax now gonna be looking to get his mech back. Pretty close. 77%. Or sorry, K-Sax 100% gets his mech back, but not before Blue Team chases in, gets hooked and charged, demeched, taken out by Toxic Asian and High Life MGD, who also takes out I Hate Mercy in the corner. Blue Team looking to aggressively retake this using the picks they've got. Stack of Cups and Noodles forced to try and self-contest here. Stack of Cups making it out alive, but Noodles is not going to. Stack of Cups, the last person stalling. 87%, which means we're coming up onto the last fight here with only 10% left in favor of Jane as a silver DPS with only 5%. Who is going to be able to stall in favor of Team No? Looks like it's going to be I Hate Mercy jumping onto the point here. Forced to Primal to try and stall this. Out comes Lazy Dad's Tranquility to try and make sure that no one dies to that. Out comes the Pulse Bomb in the background. Caught Serenaded. I Hate Mercy picking off the other support, which means no supports available currently for Team No. But Lazy Dad I'm sorry, for Team Jane is Silver DPS, Lazy Dad on behalf of No, able to get 3 frags, solidifying their retake here. 99% in favor of Jane as a Silver DPS, but now it's 15 seconds left on the clock with the point in control of Team No. Now what will happen? Alikin taking the Tracer duel. Let's see what Alikin does here. Chasing Stack of Cups. We're gonna do a lot of Jacer damage in the background. Apathy gets the bomb, gets the tire kill, off on Tab. Alikin finishing off Apathy. On the Moira, gets the melee in. Are you gonna be able to take out Noodles though? Noodles is one, manages to vape away. It's gonna be really close here. Currently in possession still on behalf of Team No. Team Jane is a Silver DPS just struggling here to try and make sure that Noodles dies. Noodles finally goes down. Pulse Bomb is available from Alikin. Is he going to be able to turn this around? And looks like they are. With 99% in favor, that means that Lazy Dad is going to have to trickle in. And they will go down. It will be victory for Team Jane is a Silver DPS. Let's take a look at play of the game here. Looks like it is going to Serenaded on the Moira.
Allow me to repair this. Surrender to my will.
Coalescence out here. Make sure not only to heal the friendly Reinhardt, but to take out 2 of the enemy team's DPS. Cards well in favor. Look at Burb with the 67% kill participation. In favor of Team Jane is a Silver DPS. Transitioning back to the brackets, we're going to update the brackets here really quickly. I know there were some games that finished off stream that we need to update now. As we saw, the victor was Team Jane is a Silver DPS, which was led by the one and the only Toxic Asian. So, let's update the bracket. That was NA5 versus NA8. With the victory going to NA8. NA8. And now I would like to update Challenge. I would like to update. There we go. NA8 was the victor. I'm getting questions about a variety of things. Oh my goodness. Okay, NA4 beats NA12. It seems, so we'll update that next. Do we know... NA6 lost versus NA3, so NA3 won. Do we know the result? Team 13 beat NA9, so we know that 13 was the victor here. Apologies, I know this is a lot to absorb. I'm just one person. Need to know the results of the winner of 16 and 17. 16 and 17 and 7 versus 14. We need 10 versus 15 as well. Let's see, does chat know? Let's check chat. Oh, yep, chat does know. Okay, let me pull this up really quick. NA15 lost to NA10. So NA10 was the victor. Thank you, chat. NA17 versus 16. Anybody in chat? Looking for the victors between 7 and 14, 13, 13-1 versus 9. I'm looking for the match 3, so 17 versus 16, and match 8, 7 versus 14. NA7 won their map. Oh, and Jane is now here. So we should be able to get that going shortly.
Hey, look, it's your
You're
it's
here!
your not a silver DPS main.
Yeah, you're not a silver DPS main.
There in no way am I a silver DPS main.
Nope.
Fucking chair Sith.
Choosing the meme names.
Yes, certainly.
Okay, so
but,
we know that
not much I
NA17
can
won
really do
their,
about
or
that.
NA7 won their map. Now it's just NA17 and NA16. Do we know who won between those two? Let's check the Discord really quick. Welcome back, Jane. Chat, let me know if Jane's mic volume is a little bit too low. I can always turn him up. Want to make sure that we can hear Jane. Else, perhaps, NA17 and NA16 may still be ongoing.
And I wanted to just advertise this while you're doing this, but I just created a scrims channel there in the Discord. So, unfortunately, due to the number of teams that signed up for this tournament, we only had the option of running single elimination tournament until until we reach the semifinals, in which case we're going back to double elimination. So for those teams that did unfortunately lose their first match, I would recommend, it's certainly not required or part of the tournament, but if your team of 6 would like to play a few more games or whatnot, then I've created a scrims channel in the Feeder Cup category on the Discord for you in order to find another match. In case you want to have your evening consisting of more than just one scrim, now that you've organized yourself into teams, may as well find a new partner. So just post your team name in the scrims channel on Discord, and hopefully you can find another match and get some more Overwatch in this evening. So I do apologize that for some game or for some teams it was one and done, but we had 17 teams for this tournament. So it was quite the registration, and we'll have to figure out how we can make more people play more games in the future. But
yes,
we're learning every time we do this, so we'll try and figure out a way that we can have more people playing more Overwatch going forward. But for today, unfortunately, in the official tournament, if you lost your first round, you are out. So,
yes,
if you want to play more, Scrims channel in Discord. If not, well, I hope you had fun in the one match you played.
Okay, so the only missing, I need to know who won between NA2 and NA11, and to know if NA1 got to play the match versus the winner of that bracket. I know that NA17 won, so the bracket that we currently have on stream should be up to date, aside from the missing result from NA2 and 11. Are you going to interview people in this tourney? I will. We're probably going to do it towards the round 3 and the semifinals, just because there are a lot of teams, so it would take us a long time to try and grab interviews from people. But yeah, we will have some interviews. I promise. So, looking for NA2 versus NA11 result. And then we're going to be streaming, Jane, if you want to look for a lobby for teams NA17 versus NA4. So I'll give you very quickly the captain's battle tags, but we're looking for NA17 versus NA4 to cast next. And, looking for NA2 versus NA11. Do we know what happened there? NA2 was Ray's team. Oh wait, I think KO let me know. I think he said something. Let's see. Oh, he did. NA11 wins over NA2. NA11 won. So did we have NA? Let's find out. If the teams are ready to go. Chat! I'm sorry, there's a lot going on. But Gooters, thank you so much for the encouragement. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're gonna keep trying to make it better and better every time. I'm glad that there's been so much positive reaction from the community, so we'll keep doing it. We'll keep doing it as long as there's demand for doing it, and as long as I continue to be a sane human being. We will keep doing it.
Well, we don't have really much hope for that now, do we?
No, we don't. But, you know, there's always hope.
Now, we're going to pretend that I didn't just log into the European server and set up that custom game, and then wonder why I couldn't invite anyone.
Ha ha ha! Of course you did.
Yeah, about that.
I did this. You know what? I did the same thing earlier, so, you know, it's just life. It's just life.
Were those Discord IDs you sent me or Battle.net
Those
IDs?
are Battle.net IDs.
Okay. Is FX not online? FX.
NA11 won 2 maps in a row. Let's update that.
I don't see FX online yet.
Oh, he's using a different Battle.net. Effects!
He knows my Battle.net. Yeah, fucking FX. God damn it.
What the heck? I'll give you someone else from that team.
Just tell them Jane1447. Just add me and then DM me if you're on that team.
Yeah, Jane.
FX.
Yeah, effects. Add Jane1447. You bot.
Oh my god, he made a brand new alt account, so I...
Oh my god, effects! You troll!
What the heck? What the hecker? I hate you, FX. You're the worst. You're
Oh my
actually
goodness.
reported, FX. Why don't I even see you online? There you are. Reported. Straight up reported. Looks like we have the Thought Patrol. Strong name coming in. Now this is going to be a game. There's Min, there's Grom, there's Haxican, Waverlinks. Izzy's on this team? Holy smokes. And then there's No 3 Chief, there's Direwolf, and there's FX and Stealth. Now this,
It's gonna be a
this
matchup.
is going to be a fun match to watch. Throw High Dragons. Oh man, the name game is on point for both teams. Of course you're casting on Booty Goddess.
Yep, of course I am. Yes, let's tab over to the lobby chat where we were just getting that set up. I apologize. Alright, so looks like we just need to update the names here. We have the Throw High Dragons. That's beautiful. Throw High Dragons versus Thought Patrol. I love it. Thought Patrol. Throw High Dragons versus Thought Patrol. A new meme team has been born. All right. Are we ready to go? Oh, although you're the leader, so I can't control the... Oh, no, I can control the spectator cam. We're good. No, we're good. We're good. Never mind. I can control
Shall I
the...
press the start button?
Yes, let's get started.
Okay.
Let's
take it
rock
away,
and
Dio.
roll. All right. Wait, Hanamura!
What? Yeah, it's jokes. I definitely did all of the work beforehand to get this set up correctly. I have no idea what you're talking about, and it's because I set it up so well myself that you can obviously see that the map that we're on is Nepal and not Hanamura. I don't know what you're talking about.
Traveling to
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. Alright, here we are. On Nepal. Nepal. I got this confused again. No! Is it Village? No, Village is the other one. Or is Village this
Shrine.
one?
This is Shrine.
This is Shrine. Dang it, it's always getting
Village,
wrong.
tiny ass room. Shrine has the elephant. I like to think of that it's
Okay.
a shrine for
It's
elephants.
a shrine for the elephant. There we go.
And
All
then
right.
Village has kitchen because you have to cook for the villagers, right?
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yes.
Eh.
All right, we're getting started on the attack here. Team. What the heck did I write? I wrote the team names down. Team Throw High Dragons versus Thought Patrol. Throw High Dragons. Looks like they're going to be prepared with a dive DPS combo. They have Direwolf on the Genji, supported by Quick Bat and Stealth on FX. I will give you potato. Let me just hide chat.
5, 4, 3.
We're gonna have
Round
Hi, I'm Effects
Capture the
XD
objective.
coming out on the Diva. Coming down into the center point now here. Both teams coming out with dive comps. However, the only difference is Thought Patrol is coming out with Dr. Twist and Izzy on Genji and Tracer respectively. Out comes the dive. Misha takes out Izzy. Haxican going in deep does get discorded and dashed through by Direwolf, takes him out. Dr. Twist demeching effects and taking out Stealth in the background. Waverlinks taking out No 3 Chief. Dr. Twist finishing off effects and Misha cleaning up Waverlinks' mech. Dr. Twist going in for the deep chase on Quick Bat and finishing that fight off. Wow, dive comps are hectic to follow, chat.
Yeah, they can be hard to spectate, but on the defense here, you know what makes it even harder to spectate? Coalescence. And why do I say Coalescence? Because Min is 90% to the first Coalescence, and that's going to be the first ultimate of the game. We have the rest of their ultimates from the side of Thought Patrol sitting at quite a Zeddy's bait with Izzy switching onto that Hanzo, but Izzy also immediately gets picked off. FX and his partner in crime, No3, doing a fantastic dive to just open this game up right back with Direwolf, just bringing in the damage, and that chip damage coming in from both dive tanks, more than enough to take them out. However, No 3 Chief misses his jump and man is taken out by Waverlinks. Waverlinks is demeched, and despite this point not being flipped yet for the team, which I can't remember their name of, the Throw High Dragons, this fight should be won. So this fight was won 30% ago. However, Thought Patrol is still doing an absolutely fantastic job of stalling out of the point and even forced Misha to pop Visor. So Thought Patrol losing the fight. However, we do have a DC, so we're gonna have to do a very quick pause here while we look for Izzy to reconnect. That being said, a lot of ultimates were used from the side of Throw High Dragons, and we're going to see 4 ultimates available to Thought Patrol for the next team fight. So, a really good work so far from the Thought Patrol to keep staggering onto the point one at a time and make them not only waste time and waste capture percentage, but waste you know, the ultimates as well, forcing Misha to pop that Visor and No 3 Chief to pop his Primal. So they got 2 really high value ultimates out of the Throw High Dragons before they actually capped that point. And now they've got 4 ultimates of their own for the recontest as they attempt to take this point back.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting here. It did go into favor 62% on behalf of Thought Patrol, who now are answering with both support ults here. Taking a look at Waverlinks on the D.Va here, who's looking to just stall this point out as much as possible. Misha and Hayam Effects take out 2 members of Thought Patrol each. No Chief responding with a kill of his own. And it means that despite this looking like it was going to be strongly in favor of Thought Patrol, who were going into that fight with 4 ults and did invest all 4, it looks like Throw High Dragons are going to successfully hold this. And they're going to be, in turn, having the Far Mercy ults to now defend this point, while Thought Patrol is going to have no answer to this except for Defense Matrix. Could be dangerous, especially as they're looking to take the fight now up in this top left tunnel of the point. Going to be very, very difficult here for the dive tanks to kind of get out. A bomb ends up inside, doesn't pick off anybody. Looks like the speed boost did ensure that everyone on Thought Patrol made it out alive. Hayam Effects goes in for the boop to try and keep the members of Thought Patrol as spread out as possible. Throw High Dragons responding with a barrage straight onto Grom. Out comes the D.Va Bomb, but Direwolf says, "Nuh-uh, I'm going to take out your Tracer there." Absolutely no way. Direwolf more or less kind of going uncontested right now, especially as Izzy goes down on behalf of Misha. Means he's got free reign now to clean up Waverlinks, who they choose not to stagger, unfortunately. But with only the last 10% leaning towards capping this point, Thought Patrol is going to have to take this very decisively, make very good use of that pulse bomb. It doesn't catch anybody in the bottom right corner of the point. Izzy now is going to be showing up with Attack Visor, but it might be too little too late as 4 members are cleaned off the Thought Patrol. And even though Izzy pops the Attack Visor, it's answered with a Zenyatta trance from Stealth. Thought Patrol, no chance to retake this point at all.
And Stealth, the low-key hero of this match, sitting by Elephant at Shrine almost the entire game. Nice in the open, which would normally make him Tracer bait, as well as put him vulnerable to the Soldier. However, pause is requested, so we'll do a quick pause between games here. But Stealth managing to take out the Tracer on multiple occasions, especially at that last fight. Is there a buzzing on... Static somewhere. Anyway. Hopefully that's just on my end, and I have to figure out why it's buzzing. But regardless, Stealth, the low-key hero of this, not only keeping himself alive on the Zenyatta with when they were running, the composition somewhere else, but also fragging the Tracer. And I'm gonna try and figure out why my computer is freaking out.
Uh-oh. You sound very robot-y. That's not good. Uh-oh.
Okay, we're back. Computer has stopped yelling at me.
Yay!
I don't actually know why a pause was requested here, but the second pause, and nobody seems to have DC'd this time. So don't know what's going on, but that was really a strong showing. Stealth and Misha is doing really good job on this DPS. Oh no, we did have a DC. Did they do a sub? They subbed Izzy for Breadstick. Okay, mid-game substitution coming in. Did we just pick up a ringer or something like that?
I guess so. I know Breadstick. But, what's going on there? Did Izzy, is Izzy no longer able to play? I know that, there was someone on one of the teams who was no longer able to play, so they may have had to have picked up a sub to make up for that. I'm not sure, though.
In before Breadstick is 4,500. Oh, no, he is Diamond Masters.
Yes,
though,
he's
so
Diamond Masters.
maybe...
You played with Breadstick. Me, you, and him, trioed before. On
really?
his account, Cheese Stick.
Yes, me and my fantastic memory definitely recalls that.
You were playing
that
Doomfist.
That was a good day.
So we were placing your
I was
Doomfist
playing
account.
Doomfist?
Yes,
Oh,
we were placing your alt
growing.
account. Yeah,
I'm a
but we
silver
won all
DPS.
we won all the games. We won 6 games
Amazing.
in a
He must
row.
be really good to carry my boosted ass on Doomfist.
You were playing Doomfist in May. I was playing Mercedes.
Looks like we have got the R from... Oh no, both of those guys are on the same team. They're debating me. Throw High Dragons trying to bait me into unpause. They're still waiting on the R from the Thought Patrol.
Yes.
Do you think we are going to see the pharmacy come out again from the side of Throw High Dragons?
I would love to. I mean, it looks like it just going off the pause screen here. I really, really hope we see it. This is probably the strongest map, I think, for Pharah in the entire Nepal rotation. There's a lot of high ground that Pharah can dominate, and if they get in here with the Pharah and successfully take the cab, it just becomes a nightmare for Thought Patrol to try and counter it and get around it. So it looks like the unpause is a go. preparing to attack. Looking on the side of Throw High Dragons, we've got effects on the D.Va. We have Quick Bat and Direwolf with a Far Mercy combo. No Chief filling out the dive with the Winston. Misha on Soldier and Stealth back again on the Zenyatta. In turn, Thought Patrol are answering with 2 dive tanks of their own, Waver Links and Haxikin. Grom and Min on the supports. Dr. L Twist and Breadstick back on the Genji and Tracer. Seeing Breadstick on Genji here is a little horrifying. He is a Genji main. And we are going to see him go in for the dash. Isn't able to get the kill. High on effects. Gets the kill on Haxikin. Stealth with the headshot on Grom. Breadstick going in deep. Goes for the dash. Gut does get taken out by effects, who does a ton of damage, a ton of work on this D.Va. Remember, D.Va is a tank and not a DPS, supposedly.
You know,
Effects,
and we are seeing
picking up the 4K.
Grandmasters were certainly not allowed to sign up when they were part of the team, but they did sign up as individuals. And you can see FX, a Grandmaster tank main, just absolutely dominating on this D.Va, consistently, if not killing 3 people, contributing to 3 kills each and every single match, as well as Stealth. Again, got an early pickup with a long-range headshot onto Grom. This time, No Chief picks up the kill, but they trade primary healers. It's going to be up to Grom to keep their team alive, as FX once again takes out Breadstick off of that McCree. The McCree picks makes Direwolf more or less safer sound. Stealth again, a D-Mex onto Waverling with No Chief finishing him off. The Transcendence comes out. You know, it should just be to keep things together. Probably wasn't even needed, as we're seeing a very dominating performance from the Throw High Dragons, as the Thought Patrol is patrolling for thoughts, but not find anything but lost team fights.
Indeed, chat. Who needs a DPS when you can just have a D.Va? Indeed, Effects has been doing a lot of work here going into this match. We are going to see Direwolf and his partner Mercy, Quick Bat, spamming over the top, looking to do some recon, figure out where Thought Patrol is coming in. Out comes the barrage. It takes out nobody, but High Effects catches Breadstick on the McCree. Out comes the attack visor here. And as soon as I tab over, everyone's already dead. Effects and Direwolf cleaning it up.
Now, we must talk about FX. He's not doing this solo. If you saw the value of team communication and coordination, you saw that barrage come out. And that barrage came out against a McCree, and a very good McCree player, too, on Breadstick. However, the coordination from FX and No3 Chief, in that they actually dove Breadstick right off the bat, made sure that their Pharah stayed safe, dropped the defense matrix and the bubble before the barrage came out. So yes, FX is doing a lot of work together, but somebody on that team is shot calling, and they're doing a fantastic job, because we're seeing coordinated plays that would never happen in solo queue. So there is makings of a champion in this team, as we may see Throw High Dragons making it all the way to the semis of the finals if they keep playing with this caliber of gameplay.
Yeah, and that is a very convincing victory for the Throw High Dragons. Taking a look now here over at Play of the Game as I update the bracket. Looks like it will be going to the Tracer on behalf of Thought Patrol. So that will be a victory for NA17. Well played, well played.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah, FX definitely deserving those votes with the over 70 kill participation. But once again, you can't do that solo D.Va without support. So he had a fantastic team blocking him up. And the MVP, in my opinion, is certainly Stealth on that Zenyatta. Not just keeping people alive, but fragging people, and usually fragging people from across the map.
Yes, okay. So, looking now to see as we tab back into the bracket here.
While you get the next bracket sorted out, do you want me to grab somebody?
Yeah, let's see if we can grab someone from either team to interview really quick here.
I'm going to grab Stealth. I want to talk to him. Peter Cup. Stealth still hasn't added me. Hopefully he does, and we can get him in here.
Yeah. Who do we want to talk to on behalf of the other team, though? Should we talk to Min? Wait, am I looking at the right team? Yes, I am. Shall we talk to Min, perhaps? Miss Min.
Certainly could. Oh, we have had a friend request accepted, so we're going to go ahead and get Stealth in here for a conversation.
Oh, people are adding me the results of some of these things. So NA10 1 versus 13.
Hello, Stealth. Hello.
So,
Hello.
You know what? It makes me happy when I see a Zenyatta player put in work, and then I talk to him on Discord, and his profile picture is Zenyatta. That really shows dedication. Are you a one trick, or just a really you like Zenyatta, obviously? Yes.
yes. It started off as like I was an Ana main before, and then Ana kind of just dropped out of the meta. So I was like, I also like Zen at the time, so I was like, let's pick up Zen and just try to frag out.
Well, you certainly pulled that off. I was very impressed with your play by the Elephant on Shrine. And then once again, you opened up the first team fight with a long-range kill onto Grom playing that Lucio. So you are one of the more deadly supports we've seen throughout this entire tournament. What's your background in Overwatch? Like, how long you've been playing? What elo you at? Just a little bit about you personally.
Well, I started playing like Overwatch like around November of the first year it came out, and then it started off like around plat. I ended up dropping down to gold, and at one point was in silver. But I climbed my way back up, and I'm currently like, I was sitting at low masters, but I dropped down into diamond a little bit. But I'm sitting around high diamond, low masters.
Awesome. Well, best
Nice
of luck
work.
with you, or to you, on your climb. Now, your team is looking very strong, and from some of the plays, especially the diving breadstick on the McCree, so that your Farragut barrage, it seemed to me like you guys had either a shot caller or very good communication. What was the comms like? What was the communication like between your team?
The communication was pretty smooth. It was just getting caught. I don't know about the plays consistently being called out like that barrage, but it was just more about like how things were going, how the flow of the map was. Like I tried calling ult tracking for some, and just calling out some of the ults that I knew that were threatening and coming out. But that's about it for the communications, other than just like calling out who to shoot down, who was discorded.
Well, excellent. And do you think you can go all the way? Do you think this random team of 6 has what it takes to make it to the semis or the finals?
Oh, by the way, it's going right now. I think we can do it.
Awesome.
we
Well,
can take
best
home
of
the
luck.
prize.
Best of luck with the rest of the tournament, Stealth. Thanks for joining us for this interview. I appreciate you joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you later in the future. Good luck on your climb, my darling. All right, and it looks like Min is good for an interview. Let's see if I can get Min in here. Oh, am I muted? I am muted! Ha!
You always mute yourself.
I do. Okay, let's see if we can get Min in here.
Wow, all of the pre-made teams got eliminated.
Wow.
So a pre-made team won the European Feeder Cup, but all of the pre-made teams have already been eliminated from the North American Feeder Cup.
Interesting. Hello, Min. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. You played really well today on Not Mercy. You played something different. You're known as like the resident master Mercy main, and yet you brought out some Moira. How did that feel? How did you feel playing Moira?
Not very comfortable, but I've been trying to learn other supports. So,
Well, good
Going
on you.
good.
Good on you. What do you think went well for your team?
I guess just because, I guess because we like, synergy, I guess. I think we play well. We were making a lot of jokes and everything, and it's just, we were calling out a lot. It was pretty nice.
Well, I'm glad. Did you learn anything, or is there anything that you're going to take away going into future tournaments or into the ranked ladder from this tournament experience?
Maybe just some more experience under my belt for supports here.
Fantastic. Any questions for Min and Jane? Jane?
I'm muted. Hi, Mint. How are you? We'll
Hi.
pretend. No,
Okay.
you've been around my Twitch channel and Dio's channel, Twitch channel
Clap.
for a while now. Because I remember seeing you. Were you part of the first Feeder Cup as well?
Yes, I was.
she was.
Yes, because I remember you absolutely carrying a game as Mercy on Control Center. So a pleasure seeing you back. Just wanted to thank you for being a part of the community for this long, and hopefully we'll see you in the next Feeder Cup as well. Great plays today, Min.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
excuse
you.
me, I hiccuped. Yeah, very well done. All right, looks like the brackets are updated. NA match 13, NA 11 versus NA 8 is still ongoing, so that will be interesting. But as we saw, we have the result. NA 17 came out victorious above NA 4. NA 10 defeated NA 13 in match 11, and NA 7 defeated NA 3 in match 12, which means our semifinals will be NA 17 versus the victor of 11 versus 8. And our other semifinal will be NA 10 versus 7, which I think is where we are going to start. And we are going to make this a best of 3 rather than a double elimination. So it means there will be 3 maps played for the semifinals and finals. So let's see if we can get these two teams in. We need team NA7 and NA10. NA7, which I currently do not know their names, but I will pass along to Jane their team captain. So here's NA7. We will have Namaui, and NA10 we will be grabbing Psycheric. And it looks like there was a message left for me. And
It was NA7 and which team?
NA10. NA10, their team name is Ice Cream Truck.
Okay.
I mean, we'll have to interview them at the end to find out what that means.
Well, why they thought Ice Cream Truck was a good name? Oh man.
Taking a look at the lobby here now. Don't laugh at our name. Oh my goodness. And they are Master Debaters.
It's gonna have to be Master Debater because the name is too long. Can't get the S in to the team name. Well, I guess I could
Did I
make it
spell
no
that
space.
right? I did.
Master Debaters. There we go. Master Debaters.
All right. Well, I'm ready to go.
I am certainly ready as well. Let's get right into it. This one is a best of 3 confirmed?
Yes, it is a best of 3.
Is this already the semis?
Yes, we are at the semis already.
Wow. So we're keeping single elimination for the semifinals. We're just doing best of 3s, correct?
Yes.
And we're going to be casting both semis?
Yes, both semis and the final.
Awesome. Let's get right into it.
All right. Back on our favorite Nepal. We have Team Master Debater, Nemaui, Drake, Fashion, Ditzy Mage, Silver Arrow, and No, that is not Deadpan, that is Depan. Depan. Versus Team Ice Cream Truck. We have Psycheric, Sam, Juawea, Sea Bear, Technicality, and Night Vision. Flotil in chat asks, the Feeder Cup is a monthly event. Currently, it is not a monthly event. Kind of just happens when we both have time to organize it, as it is a lot of work. Despite how messy and disorganized we are, it does take a lot of work.
We try.
We try our
We
best.
try. And it gets better every time we try it.
4,
Exactly. Which means the third Feeder Cup will be even better than the second, and the second has so far been better than the first. Attack! Control point will be unlocking in 25 seconds. Both teams leaving their spawn now. We see Nemoi on Pharah with a Mercy. Let's see what Nemoi gets up to here. Looking to get some shot damages, but is going to have to be forced to take the air battle with Night Vision. Hits the direct. Can he hit the second direct? Nope. Is going to get healed up by his Mercy. Uses the conk to get away. Ooh, almost hits the air shot, but he's going to get poked at by Julia on the ground. Hits the direct on her. And it looks like Fashion was able to kill off Psycheric in the background. We have Nemoi trying to do some cleanup here, but Julia takes him out. Technicality also getting the DMAC on Silver Arrow, which means Red Team is going to take the cap here and is slowly but surely going to be forcing Team Master Debaters back. Julia able to successfully farm a Pulse Bomb, sticks it, and gets Silver Arrow and Drake. Also cleans up Depan. Night Vision cleaning up Fashion, but not before Fashion is able to get the revenge kill on Julia. Gonna be interesting to see what happens here.
Both teams pretty evenly matched. We saw a nice aerial battle between Nemai and Night Vision, and these Pharah fights are probably going to be deciding the course of the battle. However, Fashion, from the side of the names are hard. They have the Master Debaters, did have a nice pickup onto Psycheric, so they're a little bit. Then there's Psycheric dropping first once again, maybe playing in a bit of a riskier position as both supports from the side of. Team name is Ice Cream Truck.
Yes.
Get picked and they're forced to back off. So this is Master Debaters doing a nice and easy cap without the use of ults from Ice Cream Truck, as Ice Cream Truck is going to be forced to reset. We do see that Night Vision has that Barrage, Bomb available, and all other ultimates except for Valkyrie coming online. However, we're going to have the same situation from the side of the Master Debaters, because that's actually a huge flip considering they did that without the use of ultimates, because that gives the Master Debaters all of their necessary ultimates to stay on defense, including Fashion's Visor. However, probably knowing that the Pharah wasn't going to work out anymore, we do see the swap. Psycheric stays on the Mercy. However, Night Vision is off Pharah and is now onto the Genji. So Sea Bear trying to pressure on the left side. Barrage coming out from Nemai, picks up 2, but gets taken out by Night Vision. And that prompts Fashion to pop the Visor to make sure that the res cannot occur, as well as getting a kill onto both. Sorry, the res was actually from Debaters. Ditzy Mage going for a high risk, low reward res, bot res, and gets picked up for her troubles. Bot res indeed.
Yeah, now looking in terms of Team Ice Cream Truck here, they're in a pretty good position here. They're sitting on 5 ults, with Night Vision 50% of the way to his Genji Blade here, as they look to make an attack and try to make a retake here. Julia gets the Pulse Bomb on Deadpan, who jumps away, making sure that it doesn't get anybody else on his team. And Fashion is able to take out Psycheric, and it looks like Sam also went down. So this is going to be pretty messy here for Team Ice Cream Truck to try and hold on here. Out comes the Diva Bomb. Drake latching onto Technicality. Looks like he is going to kill the Baby Diva. Nemoi catches 2 kills in a DMEC. And then Silver Arrow is going to catch Technicality. So it looks like Blue Team is going to successfully hold that with 92%. It's going to be on Red Team to make a very, very quick retouch here. I don't even think they're going to be able to make it. They're just too far away. Looks like this map is going to go to Team Ice Cream Truck. Or, sorry, to Team Master Debaters.
Yeah, you know, these teams are very evenly matched. The only reason this was 100 to 50, excuse me, and not 100 to 99, was the fact that Master Debaters managed to get a point flip at a very critical point in the time without the use of a single ultimate. That alone put them at ult economy for the defense, and they were able to just hold things out until they take the first round capture of Nepal.
Five, 4, 3, 2, One.
All right, going now onto the village map here on Nepal. We are going to see Team Ice Cream Truck using the Lucio Speed Boost to speed through main, while Team Master Debaters opts to take the high ground. They do have a Pharah, so that makes sense for them. They're looking to spam this in. My spectator cam insists on watching Deadpan, so we're going to look as he makes a dive into the back line of Team Ice Cream Truck, but is going to get taken out. Juliet on the Reaper here, a very smart choice. They anticipated the Winston dive. Despite Nemui going in the back line, I think he doesn't have the backup from his Mercy to do much. It is forced to kind of make a retreat here. Pharah and Mercy now trapped on top of this temple area, while Drake and Fashion try and regroup. Looks like all of Team Master Debater is going to try and back out here, while Team Ice Cream Truck is able to successfully get the cap. And they do have a mid. Looks like they are going to be running the Mei wall to try and forcibly split the dive on behalf of Team Master Debater. In comes the fight now. Out comes Coalescence, looking to do as much damage here as possible. Looks like Julia was able to successfully take out Deadpan as the Reaper. That is his primary job. And Red Team is going to force Blue back outside of the gate, back towards their spawn. Nemui is still inside, trying to poke for as much damage as possible, getting very, very close to that barrage. We'll be able to pick it off of a couple of spam rockets here. Team Master Debater not having the greatest sort of team fights here. They haven't been able to really take a single fight. They've kind of just been getting picked off. Out comes Nemui's barrage. It does pick up 2 tanks. That's going to be pretty big for them. If they're able to secure a 3rd kill here, it means that they'll very quickly take this cap. Yeah, they are able to take out Night Vision and Sam. They just need to dispatch Julia, which they are able to do, and now Psycheric is forced to vape away, and the point will turn over to Team Master Debaters here. And with the use of only 1 ultimate, they now will be sitting on 5 ultimates of their team to try and now stall this point out for as long as possible. On the other hand, Team Ice Cream Truck sitting on their Reaper ult here. How they're going to use that is going to be interesting. It's going to be tough. Fight. They are now forcing the fight on point, so it looks like they might be taking a cap here. They are. Nobody from Team Master Debater is able to recap. The Diva Bomb catches Technicality out from behind the Reinhardt shield. Seabear looking to maintain presence on the point here. On the Reinhardt, Julia picking up 2 kills. And it'll be 85% now, the last 15 seconds of the game, in favor of Team Ice Cream Truck here. Jane, over to you.
Oh yeah, we are seeing this the Reaper defense being really good despite a little bit of a cheese, and they have quite a few ults to work with. Did see Mage manage to pull out Valkyrie. Namurai picks up 1, but actually trades with Reaper. Fight has become increasingly chaotic. Psycheric popping out that Coalescence, but is you know, and then that whoa, so many ults coming out. Grab and hammer and everything. Ult Fiesta indeed. However, I think this ult is still in the favor of Ice Cream Truck. Damn, that name's hard to remember for some reason. But anyway, Daypan is still on the point, getting frozen, probably going to drop here. Means there's only 1 person left, and that's Nemai on Pharah. So we are seeing a very strong 100-22 capture on this village map. However, this was on village, one that can be very easily cheesed with the Mei and the Reaper, forcing that Pharah inside onto the point where she is dramatically less effective. Are they going to have a similar cheese strat for Sanctum? If so, this point could very easily go towards Ice Cream Truck. However, if they're playing into a mirror composition, do they have the ability to outskill the Master Debaters? I am unsure if that's going to be the case.
Yeah, going to be interesting to see what happens here. We are 1-1 for both teams here on Nepal Sanctum. We are seeing Night Vision on the far. Going to be interesting here. Far Mercy, a pretty difficult pick here on Sanctum. Not a lot of space to take air battles. A lot of space here for someone such as a hit scan to poke a Far, but looks like Team Ice Cream, Team Master Debaters has not opted to take a hit scan at all. Julia getting a ton of work done. Night Vision getting the boop off on Silver Arrow. The 2 DPS on behalf of Ice Cream Truck absolutely cleaning that up easily. Just completely easily putting everybody off the map. That's it. easy cap for Team Ice Cream Truck. That's a very powerful show there. Looks like Team Master Debater is going to have to struggle a little bit here. Let's kind of try and get a position here. Ooh, Night Vision misses the boop. Silver Arrow goes in to try and contest the Pharmacy. But is going to end up in the middle of red team here, and will get debated as a result. Looks like we are going to lose Deadpan, but Namaway manages to catch Night Vision. Tiny fight happening in that tunnel there as Psycheric manages to escape by linking onto Sam. Out comes the Coalescence. It's answered by Julia with the Tac Visor, who takes out Junkrat, who comes to contest. Julia catching Namaway and Drake and Silver Arrow and Fashion. Oh my goodness, the 3K. And it looks like despite the point flipping over once again into the hands of Master Debater, Ice Cream Truck will be retaking it with 4 kills on behalf of Julia. We definitely need to be spectating the soldier more. Holy, guy popped off.
My ultimate is charging.
Yes, Fashion has certainly been doing well all match. Getting significant amount of picks, even onto the Mercy in the very start. We're seeing Silver Arrow rather, diving the point early, getting discorded, and now getting hooked. I don't think he has boost. Him and Ditzy take a trip to the pit. Night Vision with the barrage just to clean things up, and we're seeing a strong hold for Ice Cream Truck as the Master Debaters gonna need to pull something out of their ass, but they've only got the Riptire. Is it gonna be enough? I don't know. Against the Transcendence, a Whole Hog, Valkyrie, as well as Supercharger coming online pretty soon. This is gonna be a tall order. However, Barry is online from Ditzy Mage in under 10%. Oh no, we're seeing a last-minute switch. Is Winston gonna be able? They're probably gonna make it in time. But Depan switching onto that Winston, going against the Hog Orisa. This could be very dangerous. Excuse me. Hook has gone out and it's missed. Silver Arrow almost gets pulled off, but he survived. Ditzy Mage is alone on the point, trying to freshen Seabear. Depan and Drake drop down, and here's that visor, or sorry, the tire that we so desperately needed. Picks up one, but Psycheric with the pistol takes out Nemai, then reses on the Orisa, and both visors are out, but I think with the Supercharger online, it's going to be enough to take out Fashion, and then DMAX Silver Arrow, killed Silver Arrow, and that is going to be a cap. Or no, Depan does make it on, but it's too little too late. Just let it go. It's happened. It's over. It's done. Ice Cream Truck has taken the fall.
I'm sorry, Chad. I was trying to tab in onto Julia, and it wouldn't let me tab onto Julia, so we missed the 4K. Feels bad.
Spectating is hard. Spectating is very difficult.
But the good news is we're going to see Julia's play the game as Tracer here. This was the stick that got 2 people. And then gets the finisher on the Winston. Julia doing a ton of work before eating a rocket to the face.
Okay, and we will be looking for the losers map pick.
Yes.
From Losers Choose Map. So the alternative winners will be selecting which map they want to head on to. Which do you think would be a strong map pick for the Master Debaters?
Well, we've seen that Julia does really, really well on these Soldier and Tracer picks. So the best pick here, I think, on behalf of Master Debaters here, would be to pick a map that is really going to shut down the Tracer or the Soldier pick. But that can be tough because both of those characters are pretty interchangeable. There's not a lot of maps where Tracer is bad, where Soldier is also bad. I think maybe Gibraltar wouldn't be a bad pick because they have been running a Pharah, and that is a pretty strong map for a defensive Pharah, and it does put Tracer at a pretty big disadvantage, so it would force the Soldier pick.
Am I wrong, or it was Ice Cream Truck that won that map, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I thought Silver Arrow was on Ice Cream Truck. I have made the mistake. But it looks like we are going to be heading to Kings Row, a favorite of scrims and solo queuers everywhere. The classic, the greatest map of all time. We're heading to Kings Row.
Yes.
Now entering King's Row.
All right, into Kings Row. Gonna be interesting here. This is a very strong map again for those hit scams. Would not be surprised to see Julia get a lot of work done on the Soldier. This is a very strong Soldier map here, especially on defense. But we're gonna see the offense Soldier here. For the defending team, Team Master Debaters. As we get the team comp set up, it looks like they are running Reinhardt D.Va. Not my preferred tank comp, especially on this map. Not a super strong defensive tank combo. But they are going to be running double damage in the form of Fashion and Nemue on the Reaper and Junkrat respectively. That's going to be a lot of damage if they want to play very aggressive here, which I think maybe is the intention with having the D.Va to kind of DM them in. And they're going to be supported by Ditsy Mage and Drake on the Zenyatta and Moira respectively. Offense team, you know, it's not clear if they're trolling us or if this is what they're actually going to be running, so I just won't even comment on it.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
What, you don't think they're gonna run double Sniper Bastion Simtorb May?
Oh, it's not that I don't think they can, it's that I don't think they will.
Okay, just so that I actually remember the names, this looks like Ice Cream Truck is on attack, and
Yes.
Master Debaters are on defense. Okay.
That is correct.
Okay.
Alright,
5, 4,
map, beginning. We have Technicality and Seabear on the tanks. Hog
and objective
and Orisa. Interesting attack comp. Looks like they're going to be trying to take a slow push, slow fight, look for those hooks, try and force somebody on Master Debaters into their team to kill them. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, I forgot to update the score. We'll have an aerial view here, real quick.
And yeah, so Julia is just looking for a pick while and Night Vision is also just spamming away, but Julia does manage to get the pickup kill onto Fashion through the hotel. Silver Arrow kind of out in the open there, taking a lot of rocket damage. However, Nemai takes up Sam, who wasn't paying attention to the backline. Silver Arrow gets picked out of position, and it's going to be the Ice Cream Truck moving onto the point. Ditsy Mage is in trouble, does end up dropping to the Pharaoh. However, Nemai in the backline again takes up his second kill with Juai. Deepan taking out Psycheric, and this fight little bit messy, little bit slow, but slow is Nemai, stop! They're already dead, please.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 4K. The man has been walking around uncontested, just murdering people one after another.
Junkrat
So,
balance
yeah,
hero.
Ice Cream Truck does, in fact, they do get the cap, but not without losing a shit ton of people to Nemai on that Junkrat. An absolute terror with those mines and the concussion bombs, and even takes out a full health Roadhog with his Riptire. So as we're moving to the streets phase, red team, the Ice Cream Truck, is maintaining their slow push, and Depan on this D.Va only has 2 seconds of defense matrix, so he's not going to be able to help out nearly as much as Technicality and Seabear can maintain with the Rissa and the Roadhog. Julia does take out Nemai to open things up. Night Vision is in trouble, getting low with that Coalescence, but they're just stabilizing. Down one still, Depan getting demeched. Night Vision got the orb on him so he could maintain. There's the barrage coming up. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth comes in with the help of the Roadhog. 4K coming out for Night Vision, chasing down the Moira, who is just faded out and is a little bit behind them, gonna get staggered, and I don't believe that the Master Debaters are going to be able to recontest for the second point.
Yeah, I don't believe so. It's just way too close, and the only person who spawned is Depan. Even though we do see Nemui on the flank as the Junkrat, I don't think they're going to be able to do anything, and no, they're not. But they are on the flank here. Gonna be interesting to see what is this flanking Junkrat gonna do. Let's take a look here. Spectating from him, hiding out on the high ground. Uh-oh, he's going for the ninja kills. Isn't able to secure the kill on the supports. Might actually make it out of this somehow. Nope, gets hit by a rocket by Night Vision. There's a very risky play. Unfortunately, doesn't pay off. Night Vision taking off Nemui, and that means that, unfortunately, Ice Cream Truck is going to have that much more impetus to try and make a move in here. Deadpan does catch Night Vision with the D.Va Bomb, but is going to get the res off. Silver Arrow going to get for the swing on the res bar. Gets taken out by Julia. And Ice Cream Truck making a oh my gosh, and the hook off the side of the map by Technicality on a Ditsy Mage. They're C9ing.
payload is approaching its destination.
They're just not even on the pay. Okay, there we go. Now, Ice Cream Truck forgot about the payload for a hot second there. Gave Drake enough time to come contest. Deadpan as well. Drake and Nemui securing 2 kills each. The Valkyrie is available though, and it looks like Psycheric is going to pull up the res on Julia. We see the hook come off on Technicality. Gets Drake. They're going to be able to clean up here. Deathhand goes up top to contest the Widowmaker. Loses mech as a result. Whoops! And we've tabbed back into Psycheric when I meant to spectate the Fire Barrage, which doesn't look like it picked off anybody, but it did do a ton of damage. And that means Julia is going to get some cleanup kills here. But it's not going to be enough. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Master Debaters able to secure the hold. And Ice Cream Truck forced to reset here. A little bit unfortunate.
Yeah. With the Master Debaters looking to get their second attack in here, or sorry, the Master Debaters are defending, with Ice Cream Truck coming in on this next attack, they really only have the Roadhog ultimate available to them. Whereas the defenders have both of their support ultimates online. So this push is going to have to really slow, and hopefully they can either pressure those supports into ulting early, but with Nemai getting another fantastic pill onto Night Vision, and then dropping the Riptire, doesn't look like that's going to be the case. However, Psycheric does get the res and then the kill onto Nemai. That is the second time this match that Psycheric has killed Nemai as a Mercy. However, the Coalescence does come out, and Ditzy Mage on the Zenyatta is dead, so support ultimates are no longer available for the Master Debaters, and the Ice Cream Truck is going to be pushing in what hopes to be the final cap.
Yeah, out comes the Orisa Bongo on behalf of Seabear, which is going to power people through. Ditzy Mage is forced to come out with the Transcendence to stall, but it is over now. Julia and Technicality and Sam and Seabear each picking up kills. Out comes Julia's Tac Visor to ensure that nobody's able to contest. That is a team kill, and Ice Cream Truck pushes it in.
2 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. That is a very respectable time we see coming in. And it's going to be a tough order for the Master Debaters to actually match that on attack. Nemai has been doing absolutely destructive work, but it hasn't been enough. His tires have been getting picks. He himself has been getting picks, but he keeps putting himself in dangerous locations when using the Riptire that's getting him punished. So this high risk, high reward is working until it doesn't, and then they're giving up a lot of distance. We saw that first defense on the third point. We already make it around the S-bend, so some pretty poor payload management from the side of Master Debaters may hurt them as they're going into the attack.
Yeah, now we're going into...
Chad is spamming ice cream truck delivered.
Ice cream
Is that what they are?
delivered.
They're delivery specialists? They're delivering the payload?
Perhaps the ice cream Perhaps the Ice Cream Truck would have saved Mondada. Perhaps, chat. Getting ready now.
Sam's been doing fantastic on this Zenyatta. You know, he's been doing really well, and it's really showing how you should play Zenyatta compared to when we saw Stealth on Zenyatta with Nepal, when he was probably the worst Zenyatta we had ever spectated. You know, absolutely terrible, feeding, missing all of his shots, and completely wasting his ults. So if you want to see a good Zenyatta player, I definitely take a look at how Sam is playing this Zenyatta. However, please disregard, erase from your memories anything that Stealth had ever done on Nepal. That was just horrendous Zenyatta play, the worst I'd ever seen. And honestly, he should just find a new main.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
3, 2, 1.
Poor Stealth gets bodied back into Elo Hell. Alright, we now have Debaters on attack. Ice Cream Truck on defense with a defense bar. Night Vision gets the early pickoff on Drake. That's huge. Must have double directed him. Nemoi up in the air with no mercy of his own, which means these air battles are going to be very interesting. Night Vision is going to have a lot more power to control the air here. He is going to be backed up by Psycheric with the mercy. Going to be interesting to see what Master Debaters is going for. They do have Fashion on the Widow. Let's take a look at what he's going for. Looks like he is going to eat a body shot. Trying to go off on these pickups, but just isn't able to quite land these shots. Ooh, gets the body shot on Night Vision, but it isn't able to do much. I'm stuck spectating the Widowmaker, dude! Ah! Help!
Use your function keys. Your function keys will immediately swap. You know, there's 12 people, so F1 through 12 in order around the top row will allow you to swap.
Alright, and we're back. Looks like Seabear picked off the hog, and it looks like Master Debaters there wasn't able to make it in. Don't T-Tours me, I'm doing my best. Still better than Alice's, chat. Well, you know, we try around here. Alright. Looks like Night Vision is taking up some ground there in the Pharah Psycheric. Flying back into the team, Night Vision picks off 2, including the Moira and Deadpan. Fashion looking to get some kills on this Pharah. Ooh, Night Vision wins the duel in the air, but Julia is going to take out Nemui, and Fashion is going to take out Night Vision, who gets res by Psycheric. Night Vision taking off Silver Arrow. Sam picking off Ditzy Mage. It looked for a second there like Debaters had the upper hand, but the DPS on behalf of Ice Cream Truck just get shit done.
Yep, and Ice Cream Truck likes delivering the payload, but they don't want anyone else delivering their payload, and they're not letting this one even move out. Early visor out Julia. He gets knocked down, losing line of sight. However, he backs up. Night Vision also using his barrage, probably not necessary, and Fashion goes, what was that for? And manages to pick him up. Psycheric does get the risk, so the Ice Cream Truck isn't moving yet. They're still defending quite heavily. Night Vision in a little bit of a risky spot on the left side. However, he's still alive and just going to be backing off. While we are seeing the Master Debaters regroup, both support ults online. We are seeing a tank switch. We're seeing Silver Arrow go onto that Diva. Where is Depan and what is he doing? Is he staying on that Orisa? That is the question. It does look like he's staying on Orisa. Okay, this is going to be a little bit interesting to see how they try and work this Orisa Diva combo and why they think this will be more effective than what they were attempting with the Orisa Roadhog. Okay, we are seeing that Depan dropped, but Coalescence is coming out, and they're attacking even the fact that they lost their main tank. Why are they attacking 5v6 with ultimates? I'm unsure. Silver Arrow does get deep-macked. However, Sam decides that he wants to waste his ult as well, so he elects to pop the Transcendence. 2 wasted ultimates, 1 on either side, but the Ice Cream Truck is going to be holding strong, with the need to regroup becoming more and more pressing with each character that gets picked from the side of the Master Debaters. 35 seconds left. We're going to have 1 push remaining. We're having Barrage. We're going to have Visor partway through the team fight, as well as Nemai is going to have we're going to have Visor, Barrage, and Barrier available for the next team fight, but the respawns are going to come really close, and this attack is going to be forced. No opportunities are going to become available. No picks are going to open the fight. This is going to be do or die against the Ice Cream Truck, possibly full holding with a Pharmacy ult available. There's the Barrage coming up from Night Vision, killing Fashion. That's huge. He had the Visor. Silver Arrow is DMAC, Depan, and Nemai answers with a Barrage of his own, but is taken out by Julia. Drake takes up the payload of the Night Vision. No more ultimates remaining from the side of the Master Debaters as the Ice Cream Truck
Successfully
goes nowhere. Not forced off their point, and this is the first full hold map or full hold that we have seen
in this
all
tournament. Yeah.
Wow.
That will
Very
be
impressive
a
performance
victory
from the side of the Ice Cream Truck.
Yeah, that will be a victory. 2-team NA10 in our first semifinal.
I've got you in my sights.
Our next match will be we need to find the victors of NA11 versus NA8, and they will be facing off against NA17. Let's take a look at the brackets. So we did see a very convincing victory there from Team Ice Cream Truck. DPS doing a lot of work, very much so enabled by the support they received from the 2 supports. Both the Mercy Pocket on the Pharah and the Zenyatta Silk Peel on the ground did a ton of work, and they continually punished every single mistake, every trickle, every little feed that was made on behalf of the Master Debaters. So, chat, taking a look. We are looking for the victors of NA8 and NA11. Let me just tab into Discord, see if anybody messaged me to let me know. NA1 over NA8, 1 over NA11. So, our next matchup, if you want to get people into the lobby, will be NA8 versus NA17. NA8, which is Jane is a silver DPS, led by Toxic Asian. Our, oh, Jane's not in the call anymore. Where did Jane go? That's a tee-hee. Let's find Mr. Jane. We're gonna get Toxic Asian, and we are going to get, for on behalf of NA17, the team captain is Mr. FX Slayer. Oop. And let's see if we can get some interviews. Let's see if we can get... Let's get... Julia. Let's see if we can get Julia.
And I'm back.
You're back! Let's see if we can get Julia in here. Get Julia in here for an interview. That means Ice Cream Truck will be moving on to the finals bracket. Really exciting. Let's see if we can get Julia. In here for a quick interview. Oh, did I get a friend request though? I did! We've got Julia. Let's get Julia in here. Alright. Add Julia. Hello, is that you, Julia?
Yes, hello?
Hello! What
Wow.
a fantastic performance by you and your team. Congratulations on passing through the
thanks.
semifinals. You had an incredible DPS performance that match. Some really good plays on Tracer and Soldier. Are you a Tracer and Soldier main?
No.
No, what
I'm
do
a
you
Pharah
main?
main.
You're a Hey, I can respect that. A Pharah main. I love it.
Hey.
I love it. We all know I love Pharah mains. So, what was the impetus for you to be playing a hit scan for your team?
Because we have a Pharah main, and I can flex. I'm comfortable with that.
Nice! And a flex player. Beautiful.
Yeah, I play everything.
So, what was your strategy sort of going in? What was your intention playing Tracer and Soldier? What did you try and do to best support your team?
Kill the enemy real good.
Yeah! Kill the enemy real good! I like it! Me fragger! That's the right kind of attitude to have as a DPS.
Well, for Tracer, for the most part, I'm more comfortable target calling and trying to get people to shoot the same thing. Since we were kind of running dive, and then Soldier just for the Pharah to help out, but with a like aiming style, I guess.
Nice. Very nice. How did your team feel kind of going into this the semifinals here? Did you feel prepared? Did you feel like you could take it?
I mean, I think so. I'm actually this is my first game since I'm subbing in for Afro.
Oh, right.
I think we're feeling pretty Ice Cream Truck right now.
Oh, that's great. Beautiful. Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, congratulations on your win. And we'll be very excited to see what you and your team bring into the finals. Any questions, Jane? For Julia?
Nope. I'm afraid if I ask any too tough questions, I'll get killed real good too. So keep up the killing.
Watch out, bitch!
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. Get him.
See, I didn't want to say anything. I was just gonna get memed on. But yeah, I will look forward to seeing you in future matches, and I will watch myself. Or sorry, check myself before you wreck myself. Something like that. Thanks.
Before you wreck my... Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Watch
You know.
out.
I'm watching out. Good job today.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, great work. All
Goodbye.
right. Goodbye. All right. Looks like we are getting the next match ongoing. It will be Team Throw High Dragons versus, wow, their name has been changed from Jane is a Silver DPS to Chersith is
I
bad.
don't remember that ever being their name. I don't remember. That's not their name. Their name is Chersith is bad. I would have put in Chersith sucks, but apparently sucks is a bad word according to Blizzard's filter, and it won't let me name teams of that in custom games. So their actual name is Chersith sucks, but we're gonna go with Chersith is bad instead, because Jane is a Silver DPS. I don't know where you guys are getting that. No team was ever called that, because that would be lying.
That would be lying.
We don't allow lying in our Christian server.
Effects suggest Chersith sucks with 2 C's. But it looks like we are going to be having a really, really enjoyable matchup here between the Shanghai Dragons and the Seoul Dynasty. Kappa. We'll be Throw High Dragons versus Chersith Sucks in our final best of 3 in the semifinals. Winner of this match will be facing off the winners of the previous semi, which was Team Ice Cream Truck. They will be facing Miss Julia, the powerful DPS.
No, we haven't seen Afro yet, have we?
We have not.
Well, isn't Afro playing in this tournament, or did he have to
go? He did play. He played in one of the matches off stream, but he had to go.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna be surprised that the team with Afro, who is a 4400 DPS player, actually got eliminated. But if he had to go, that makes more sense. But
yes.
Holy smokes, it's kind of a blessing that he left so that somebody else has a chance, you know. But that's too bad. I was hoping to cast and make fun of him, but if he's gone, that is unfortunate. Anyway,
unlucky.
Back to you. Do you want me to start the game?
Yeah, we should be ready to go here.
Let's make sure we're actually on the poll before we start things off instead of King's Row. And 3, 2, 1, let's go.
In we go. All right. Going into our final semifinal. That's a lot of finals in one sentence. A lot of finals in one sentence, indeed. Throw High Dragons versus
Chersith
Sucks. Oh man, that's gonna be a tongue twister for me. Chersith Sucks.
You just call him Burb Sucks because it's playing on the Burb account.
Okay, Burb Sucks.
We'll call him Burb Sucks.
Burb Sucks.
Burb Sucks.
Burb Sucks.
Oh, I can't call things sucks. Blizzard, please.
Sucks with 2 C's, dude.
Yeah, I know. Burb Sucks. There we go.
Yay! All right, we have. I think are they actually running 6 support? Are they doing it?
I hope so.
I hope so. Play Symmetry, you cowards. On behalf of Burb Sucks, we've got Toxication on his signature Reinhardt, Tab, who played a fantastic Lucio. Back on the Lucio. Alekin, the Junkrat Master. High Life MGD on Hog, Serenaded on Moira, and Burb, the team name himself, or herself, or themself, the Diva. Alright, looks like we've got Far Mercy coming out on behalf of Team Throw High. Heim Effects going in on the dive on the Diva, pushes tons of members of the enemy team around. Misha, oh my gosh, wow, before I could even commentate it, what a cleanup from,
where did they go?
From Throw High there. Just absolutely just cleaned up. Everything died. There wasn't even a comment to make there. Everything just died.
FX with the opening pick, but Direwolf with the damage to clean house, and that was short-lived as the Throw High Dragons put Burb Sucks all the way back to their spawn ship. They are moving back into the left side, trying to take early on the point. However, no 3 cheap on the early. Oh, he gets countercharged by Toxication as well as FX. That very aggressive backline dive does not pay off as Toxication and Toxication and Burb peel for their supports, manage to kill the dive tanks, and then clean up everybody else as they move for the very quick swap. Those are two very distinct team fights. One just cleaning up the team Burb Sucks all the way back to the spawn ship, and on the other side, we see that they come back and they absolutely just crush Throw High Dragons, punishing them for their overly aggressive dive.
Yeah, both of these team fights were over extremely quickly. Both of these teams are making decisive calls. They are punishing every single mistake the enemy team makes. And this is coming down quite precisely to who makes the mistake first. Out comes the Shatter and hits almost the entirety of Throw High Sucks. It means that they'll all get cleaned up. Serenaded popping out. The Coalescence might not even have been needed. But it doesn't matter.
I'm loving the aggression from both of these teams. The fact that we're at 33-33 and we've already seen 3 intense team fights from both sides. You know, normally we get to like 60-0 and we've only seen 1 team fight, but the pace of play and the aggression is a lot higher. Team Throw High Dragons now have 6 ultimates and they're deciding what to do. Looks like we are doing a split attack with the Pharmacy coming from main and the other 4 coming from up top. There's the dive as they initiate onto them. Which ult's going to be popped first? There's the barrage. The flank barrage, they didn't see Direwolf coming, picks up 2. Direct rocket evasion picks up 3, and then the cleanup after that is going to be another very quick, decisive team fight as we're flipping back over to Burbsucks on the attack as the Throw High Dragons set up for defense. This has got to be one of the most well-played matches we've seen so far in this tournament. Very high-level Overwatch coming out here in the Feeder Cup.
Yeah. This is I'm stuck on a wall. This has been quite the tournament. Out comes the Diva Bomb. Toxic Asian tries to block it, is not able to protect Alikin from it though, who is going to die right as he's getting pretty close to Visor. Pin comes out. Misha takes out Serenaded. High Life takes the kill on Quickbat, but is it going to be enough here? I really don't think it is. Toxic Asian and High Life MD take out both supports though. No Chief takes out Toxic Asian. Misha cleans up High Life MD, and Blue Team is going to secure their hold despite losing both of their supports. We are going to see Direwolf now go back to pick up Quickbat, make sure that they're going to quickly recontest this. They're going to make sure... Oh, go ahead.
We may have quite the game on our hands, as this has been tight. Both teams fighting back and forth, swapping cap, swapping control. As we're going huge hammer, it does hit 1. That's enough for the Fire Strike to launch out Quickbat. And then Alikin in the back with the Visor, getting Matrix by FX and then getting pressured. No 3 Chief as well. Managed to get Direwolf, but trades his life for it. No 3 Chief dies, and then the Coalescence is going to be enough to switch this cap back in favor of Burbsucks. Burbsucks. That was a do-or-die fight, but it has once again swung in their favor, and they've done this while maintaining 3 of their ultimates. However, you know, it's not game over yet. Throw High has 3 of their own, including both support ultimates and Misha with the tactical visor. So, you know, this is going to be on Burb to shut this down, as well as Toxic Asian to block it as much as possible. But Throw High Dragons has a lot of sustain with both of these support ultimates, and I would suspect to see Quickbat pop Valkyrie very early in the fight. There, it comes out early, and Extra on the Lucio manages to drop the ultimate counter. Diva Bomb explodes high, doesn't catch anyone. Counter Diva Bomb as well as Visor coming out. Misha picks up the Lucio. Direwolf barrages, but doesn't find anything. Alikin's running for his life, probably going to drop here. He does. It's 5v5. The Coalescence come out from the side of Burbsucks, trying to clean things up, but Misha gets the D-back. That's really strong here. The whole hog is popped on the point. However, there we go. Burbsucks is falling apart at the seams. 3 get picked in quick succession. The Moira drops not a second later, and 99-99. This point is going to flip in favor of Throw High Dragons. And
Well
in probably
played.
the closest and most intense round that we have seen today, both NA and European, we're seeing the advantage. You know, Throw High Dragons going up 1-0 on this map.
Yeah, going now into Sanctum. Gonna be interesting to see here. Direwolf will be interesting to see if he continues to play the Pharah here. This is a very weak map here for Pharah. Pause. Accidentally pressed, I'm guessing. Looks like the unpause is happening. Gonna be interesting to see if Direwolf does stay on the Pharah. No, he's gonna swap to Junkrat, which makes sense. Junkrat is much stronger on Sanctum here than Pharah is. He's able to take advantage of these tiny little corridors to really spam people, build those tires quickly, do a lot of damage. Oh, it looks like we do have a DC.
We're restarting. One individual had requested restart, so.
Okay, so we're having a quick restart. No worries. On behalf of Burbsucks, we are going to see the Orisa Hog combo come out. Very powerful combo on this map. We've seen it in the EU Cup. We saw it earlier today in the NA Cup as well. Orisa is able to get some huge sucks off. Boy. With
Onto Big Weenie.
Oh my god. Get some huge Orisa orbs off to pull people into the pit. We're also probably going to see High Life MGD looking to hook people who do get orbed or looking to hook people into the pit himself. It's going to be a very CC heavy comp coming out from Burb Sucks, as they are indeed adding Alikin on the McCree. They will be backed up by Tab with the Lucio, which is going to be speeding people along, making sure they're going to be aggressively taking position here. And they will have Serenaded to keep things up and coming, as they will have 3 tanks filled out by Chersith on the Diva. Orisa, indeed, is going to get some huge sucks, Fizzy Drizzle, in chat.
The biggest of sucks.
The biggest.
We're just
of
waiting
sucks.
on Stealth, the master of Zenyatta's, to come back and rejoin the game, and then we'll get this started as we go into round 2 on Nepal. Throw High Dragons again with that come ahead. However, both teams here looking very close, and this is anybody's game, especially if this map on Sanctum is anything like the game on Village was. However, this is completely different. Direwolf is now onto the Junkrat instead of the Pharah. He had a really strong showing on Pharah. Is that going to carry over? Not sure. We don't see the Junkrat pick from the side of Burb Sucks yet. However, no, still 3 seconds left before the game pauses. They could switch it up, but that Junkrat pick is very strong on Sanctum. However, the other thing you have to remember is that Orisa is another strong character for Sanctum, but we're seeing No 3 Chief on the Winston instead of the Orisa, with high MFX on the Roadhog. So a little bit of a non-traditional tank lineup from the side of Throw High Dragons, and Burb Sucks. They have the Orisa the Orisa Roadhog, but they're missing that Junkrat, which may spell disaster during extended team fights, and it gives Team Throw High Dragons a massive advantage when that Riptire is online.
Yeah, will be interesting to see how these teams choose to play it out. It's hard to tell what blue team is going for, what Throw High Dragons is going for with what they currently have. No Chief on the Winston could get punished pretty hard here. Not a strong map, for Winston here. Taking a look at chat, looks like we see support for both teams, which is extremely exciting. Radioactive asks, how do you join the Feeder Cup? Come join the Discord. Hang out with us. We host the Feeder Cup for all of our Discord members. There is not currently a schedule for the 3rd Feeder Cup. We'll get there when we cross that bridge, but there will be more Feeder Cups in the future, as there continues to be demand for them, and people seem to enjoy them, and we like providing a non-ladder competitive experience for people when we can. It's always good to practice the game, especially in a competitive environment, and the Feeder Cup provides you with a chance to interact with people from a variety of different elos, which means we get some really interesting matchups. You get some really crazy strats going on. It's really fun. Sisb stood for whatever the original sentence Jane had come up with for
Chersith is bad.
Oh, that's what it was. It was Chersith is bad, but we'll change it to Burb
Now
Sucks.
it's just Chersith sucks. Or Burb Sucks.
There we go. I have corrected it. Ooh, question from Fizzy Drizzle in chat. What do you think is replacing the dive meta right now based on general comps rather than individual heroes? The pick that is the comp that is replacing dive comp is quad tank or triple tank with a Junkrat.
Quad
tank or triple tank with a Junkrat.
We are seeing more McCree, a little bit more Reaper, and even May, but only on certain maps. But yeah, triple tank and quad tank is certainly making a comeback, with the strongest healer moving away from Mercy and onto Moira. And Moira, with that piercing area of effect heals, prefers healing large amounts of tanks for huge amounts of damage, so that she can abuse the fast charging Coalescence. So triple and quad tank is certainly the new meta coming into the game.
Yep, 110%. Flowstill asks in chat, what goes into organizing the Feeder Cup? Well, the first thing, of course, that goes into the cup is organizing all of the players. We have to organize players based on their SR to make sure that the teams are somewhat balanced. It's not fun to have a Pug Cup where one team is just stomping their way through. It doesn't provide a good experience for anybody if there's just a team of 6 GMs stomping through everybody else. The other aspect is trying to organize teams based on what players have preferences for. We noticed in the last cup there were a lot of teams that were really unbalanced, where like you would have 6 hit scan mains on one team and then another team was a perfectly balanced 2-2-2 sort of thing. So we tried to the best of our ability. It wasn't perfect. There definitely wasn't a perfect balance of roles in the Discord community, but we tried to balance the teams to sort of balance out the amount of different types of players and the different hero preferences. Amongst all of that, there has to be sort of reworking of the teams on the fly and the night before and the hour before and during the tournament in order to make sure that, the teams continue to have 6 members throughout. And then there's organizing the brackets, putting together all of the assets and resources needed to stream, organizing the casters. Thankfully, it's just me and Jane right now, but in the future, we might have more. And then, of course, organizing the mod team and the volunteers who help get everything going behind the scenes as well. So there's a lot of work that goes into the Feeder Cup.
Yeah, a lot goes behind the scenes, and I think for the next tournament, we're definitely going to need volunteers. Like having an actual tournament administrator who can keep track of the teams and help the teams when they have questions, because I don't know how many requests we get for people trying to join teams. Some teams need subs, or somebody has to leave unexpectedly despite having signed up for the competition. So it's one thing to get the tournament all organized, but it's another thing to actually
keep it organized.
Run the tournament the day of. It's a lot of chaos, and then there's the fact that neither Dio or I are very good at actually handling the spectator cam while casting. So the fact that we have to cast while controlling the spectator cam is, oh boy, is that actually quite the challenge. But enough about that. The 2 teams are freaking out. You can't see it because you have chat hidden, but we're gonna get this started.
Yay! And it looks like Stealth has returned. Crazy Director asked right before we get started, how often do you have this tournament? This is the second one. We did the last one at the end of December. Don't know when the next one will be. Kind of just do them when I have time, which isn't often, unfortunately. But we'll see when the next one will be. We'll always announce on the Discord. Alright, getting back into the game.
The objective.
We have... Looks like we do see the tank swap on behalf of the Throw High Dragons onto the Hoggarissa, which makes sense. They are going to be running a very, very strong comp, running out onto Sanctum here. Taking the fight onto the bridge. Looks like Toxic Asian is able to get the suck on No Chief. Direwolf takes out Serenaded, and Alikin takes out Nisha. Looks like, unfortunately, Throw High Dragons were forced back into the choke. And, Burb sucks. He's gonna get a free cap here.
Burb does suck. They are going to take the cap. They still suck, but they do take the cap, as we're going to see Throw High Dragons regrouping. Note Retrieve dropping in, and Stealth out of nowhere gets killed by Alikin. I don't even understand.
I don't even know what happened there.
That when Alikin, some weird geometry comes in and bounces 2 bombs in a row into Stealth. However, that's not stopping Throw High Dragons as they keep trying to press up. And now that Direwolf has his tire, it's coming out, and see if that can get any picks. Burb sucks. Gets stuck into the pit. FX is moving on to the point. Nisha picks up 2. And then I'm FX is just murderously walking into the enemy team. There's the Discord on Toxic Asian. Should drop pretty quick, as FX is a one-man wrecking crew. Who needs a main tank when you're Roadhog? He just presses W and M1 until the enemy team is dead. Put in a few hooks or two. Hook here and a hook there. And FX is not a man you want to be messing with.
Yeah, very convincing recap and take there on behalf of the Throw High Dragons here. Now looking to posture in the choke the same way that they saw Bird sucks do. They are able to take out Burb. The namesake himself, Toxic Asian, though, knocks out Nochi, which means the Shield War is going to be lost for Throw High Dragons, but Stealth takes out Alikin's tire. Looks like Burb Sucks is trying to take control onto the point here, but out comes Misha's Tack Visor. Tabbing between so many people. High in the effects. Pulls off 2 kills with
High Life MGD off screen actually manages to out-duel the tactical visor and gets the kill on Tamisha. Not
Yeah.
having tactical visor and outduels the visor himself
That's
with the use
nutty.
of his helix
Nutty
crossing
guy.
and some headshot bursts. So pretty impressive off-screen play there. And High Life MGD is gonna have visor for the next attack as Burbs Sucks regroups coming back in. They also have the Transcendence. However, on the defense they have the Supercharger coming up on the Riptire, Coalescence, and Transcendence. So this is gonna be a pretty tough nut to crack as Team Burb Sucks tries to go through secret. Not really the smartest idea you could have thought of against a Junkrat, a Roadhog, and a Zenyatta, as you're taking an even tighter choke than the main choke. And that is going to put them on the back foot with only 15 seconds to get on the point and trying to run into 5 ultimates.
Yeah, and this is now 90%. It looks like Burb Sucks is going to have to try and force their way onto the point here, though. But are they going to be able to do it? 96%. Direwolf takes out 2. Are they going to be able to even touch? Doesn't look like it. It's going to be victory.
Throw High Dragons takes the
They're
second
gonna
map.
Throw High Dragons.
Oh, wow. That was certainly more in favor of Throw High Dragons than I would have expected based off of the performance from both teams on Village. However, FX taking a commanding role and just murdering people left, right, and center on that Roadhog. He's going to be sending us to map 2, but they're going to have to take, they're going to have to pick some sort of map that mitigates FX's tank pool, but FX has really, there you're seeing it there, 73 kill participation. He's the guy you got to look out for. He's deadly on the D.Va, he's deadly on the Roadhog, and really, how do you counterpick based off of an off-tank player? When D.Va's in your arsenal and Roadhog's in their arsenal, is there any tank that doesn't favor you?
Yeah. He's in a really good spot playing tanks. He's in the perfect spot right now in the tank meta. And that's why he does so well in CTF. He's the tank god.
Is he Grandmaster right now? Or is he Masters?
He's Grandmaster right now.
I'm pretty sure isn't he like 4150 or 4170?
Something like that, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Doing pretty well.
Gonna be going into Burb Sucks gets to choose the second map here in this lineup. Did I ever update the score? Apparently I didn't. And it said 0-1 the whole time. And chat said nothing. But it's okay, I fixed it now. It is now 1-0. Hanamura is their map pick.
We're gonna pick a tank or a map that's based off of the performance of a main tank, not an off tank, as well as the performance of DPS and supports. 2CP is one where you actually need team-winning ultimates. So unless FX basically solo murders the entire team again on Roadhog or D.Va, they've probably picked a map which is going to be less dependent on the actions of the main tank, unless he goes on to Zarya. And Hanamura can
be a
have
very
Zarya play.
strong Zarya man.
So it's not very good for D.Va, not very good for Roadhog unless you're playing that Orisa defense. However, strong for Zarya. So we may see FX whip out the Zarya on attack Hanamura, which could lead to some pretty nasty combos. But that'll be up to them. Let's take a look. Moving us into Hanamura. As they're going to the second round, Burb Sucks down 1 to Throw High Dragons. Do we have that updated? We do indeed. Fantastic. Okay. Now, No3 Chief. He not a man that I've seen around the Discord very much, but I believe he's a regular of IOStux's Discord, if I'm not mistaken. And he's been having commanding performances all evening with his really aggressive tank play, and having FX back him up on this off tank. Those two have been a pretty deadly duo. Direwolf, when he was on the Pharah, was more or less playing mop-up crew instead of fragging himself, because No3 Chief and FX were making such great room and putting out such high damage. All he had to do was tickle the opponent for them to more or less get the kills here. I am going to be surprised to see Direwolf playing this Junkrat well. don't know. If you are playing the Roadhog, the Zenyatta, and the Orisa, it's a really powerful combo to hold this first choke. However, Pharah is so strong. I would suspect on the attack, we'll see Direwolf play the Pharah, but on defense, the Throw High Dragons have elected for this really powerful anti-dive composition. On attack, Toxic Asian, the Huey, the man himself, is going to be running the Reinhardt with High Life on the... oh, no, they're running triple tank with the Junkrat. That's a really good counter. However, they do have to clear this choke, and this choke is going to have Junkrat, Zenyatta, Orisa, and Roadhog all spamming down it. That's going to be a lot of damage that they have to clear. This is what I consider the most powerful defensive setup, so a really strong composition with absolutely immaculate positioning. This is going to be extremely difficult choke for Team Burb Sucks to try and clear safely.
Yeah, gonna be interesting to see here what Burb Sucks decides to do. They are speed boosting in. They are being aggressive. This is exactly how you want to play a triple tank lineup here. They are gonna lose High Life MGD, unfortunately. Direwolf picks off 2 tanks, getting a ton of damage off. Alekin takes off Direwolf, but it might be a little bit too late. High MFX takes out... No, it won't be too late, as High MFX is able to pick off 2, Stealth picking off 1 of his own. Misha cleaning it up with the kill on Serenaded.
Now, I didn't originally see it, but Misha on the soldier is actually sitting on top of the building, which is putting him slightly outside of fall-off range. So a good setup from the rest of the team, but Misha should be on that position just a little bit lower because he's actually outside of his fall-off range if the fight happens on the right side of Courtyard. So you're seeing he's doing good damage, but most of it's in the fall-off range. Red team, again, rushing in. Burbsuck's doing fantastic. You know, Misha mitigating most of that by being more or less uncontested by the shields, but, you know, could be getting more work done. That being said, this really strong anti-dive composition with the combination of the Junkrat and the Zenyatta just absolutely cleaning house, as Burbsucks is doing a fantastic job, you know, moving in together, but they're losing target posting. They're not chasing after one target. You know, if Vape is used, or if not Vape, yes, Vape and Fortify are used, then you can easily crush those tanks with your high amount of DPS, but, you know, we're not seeing it. So, you know, maybe a quad tank would be better here just to try and absorb some of the damage. They are missing that D.Va, which is really good as anti-tank. They're pushing in. You see the Roadhog. FX gets that hook. He probably has Whole Hog. He does use it. Picks up 1 with the help of Misha on the Tactical Visor. Is going to be knocking High Life MGD back. However, Toxic Asian does get the pick off onto Moira. And looks like he's resetting? Yes, he's just jumping off.
He is going to make the option to reset here.
So 2 minutes left, but we still have 3 ultimates coming online for the side of the...
Throw High Dragons.
Throw High Dragons, right? We have the Supercharger, the Transcendence, and the Riptire. However, on the attack, we only see the Hammer Down. Hammer Down being a very powerful ultimate because of the stationary nature of Orisa's shield. However, you know, if you see a Reinhardt running through your shield, all you're going to do is fortify and make that hammer more or less useless. So we'll see how he uses it. D.Va comes out from the side of Burb instead of that Zarya to force Misha off the high ground. And Team Burb Sucks is going to have to reset one more time due to that Riptire. You know, Burb herself is on the point, but is going to have to reset very quickly. So I do like the switch onto the D.Va instead of the Zarya. However, you know, we're getting a lot of ults coming up here. We're getting the Riptires online. Barrier's going to be soon, and we still have that Hammer Down. So that Hammer Down is going to have to take out the backline of the people on the ground, and Alekin is going to have to get 1 or 2, and Burb is going to have to contest the soldier on that high ground. And if they don't, well, this may be a full hold from the Throw High Dragons on Hanamura.
Yeah, this is looking very dangerous. I'd be very worried if I was Burb Sucks. Now out comes the Tire. Doesn't seem to be finding anybody right now. It's looking for people. Doesn't see anyone. Are you gonna get anybody? Ooh, it does find 2 people. Finds Direwolf and Quick Bat. That's gonna be huge because it is the Moira healed down. Burb catches off Kino Chief, and it looks like at the last second, with Stealth going off the map, Burb Sucks is gonna take it. Team Throw High Sucks opting to reset here, rather than stagger in. Rather than letting Burb Sucks build up ults, but it might be a little bit too late, as Burb Sucks is going to be sitting on 3 ultimates, as it looks like they're going to be trying to take the high ground here. In exchange, Throw High Sucks can be setting up a top left defense on the high ground here. Probably going to be sending effects down onto the point to contest if necessary. Burb tries to go up to contest the high ground. Somehow Toxic Asian ends up on the balcony. Probably got hooked up there by High-End Effects. Out comes Stealth's Tranquility to make sure that they are able to hold this. And investing 2 ults, they're able to hold. And that's going to be a very, very good hold for Throw High Dragons, because they are going to be having the other 4 ultimates on their team available here. Meanwhile, Burb Sucks is still sitting on 3 ultimates, but they didn't generate much ultimate towards the other 3 ultimates that they were working on. They kind of just got cleaned off so quickly and so decisively they weren't able to build any ult chars here. So this is looking very, very good here for Team Throw High, despite the fact that there are still 3 minutes left for Burb Sucks to try and push this. Out comes the Orisa Suck to try and force them off the point. High Effects and Kino Chief forced to drop down on the point to contest, as is Direwolf. Out comes the Whole Hog. It's going to blow the Lucio off the point. He is going to escape with his life, though. But Quick Bat and Stealth are going to clean up, as is Direwolf and Effects, and it's going to be another dead push.
Yeah, for the next attack, we are seeing we're going to have almost all 6 ults available from the side of Burb Sucks for this next attack, with only Visor and Riptire available from the side of Throw High on the defense. However, unless they can get Misha off the high ground with that Visor, and they seem to have been going mid directly to point, then this might be a little bit challenging. We did see the swap, however. We're off of triple tank now, and we're on to the 2-tank setup between Toxic Asian on the Reinhardt and Burb on the Diva, with the 2 DPS being High Life MGD on the McCree and Alikin. But push dead. Riptire was used. Junkrat pressed his Q to win button, and that is going to have to be a reset for Burb Sucks once again. Misha holding onto that Visor for the next attack, and Burb Sucks still holding onto their ultimates as well. FX with the late stagger onto Burb. 1 minute and 40 seconds remains on the clock as we're going to do the last push, or not the last push, the next push from Burb Sucks. Alikin doing something, or not quite sure what Alikin is feeding. Alikin is feeding. That's what Alikin is doing.
A very successful feed by Alikin. 50% on his pulse bomb, forcing the entirety of Red Team to stand across the way, just outside the gate, waiting for him to spawn. They do have 5 ults available. How they use them will determine if they are able to gain this final tick here on Hanamura B. In they come speeding in through the main, but High Effects hooks Toxic Asian, puts him in the pit, says you are not shielding your team anymore. Out comes the Whole Hog. Oh my god, this is a mess. Let's take a look at this from the perspective of Misha. He picks off 3 people with Attack Visor on the high ground. Is going to clean up Burb's mech as well. And poor Burb is going to get staggered over there before dropping off the map.
You know, Burb had one job, make sure that Misha can't get value from Visor on the high ground, but unfortunately was caught on the low ground without boosters, and Misha, uncontested Visor from the high ground, especially on a map like Hanamura, is never a good thing. And Misha picks up the easy 3k from the high ground uncontested to force this to go to the final fight. Team Burb Sucks finally realizes that, hey, maybe we should get that soldier off the high ground, and they're going high ground right, going to push up there through the staircase. However, FX with that really important last pick before the fight even begins. Team Burb Sucks gets the D-Mech. High Life tried to go for that huge high noon, doesn't find anything, even gets dropped by Direwolf, and that is an unfortunate and unclimactic end to the first half of Hanamura. However, the quad tank strategy was not for nothing. They did manage to get 2 solid ticks, forcing the attackers to drop and contest them on the point. So it's not game over yet. Yes, they lost every single team fight, but by going to the fight together as 3 or 4 tanks, they held the point long enough, and they got a tick on one fight, and the next fight they got another. So they're at 70.8 capture percentage, which means that it's not over. They can still play for the win. They just cannot let the attackers, Team Throw High Dragons, get the 71% mark. Going to be a little bit of a tall order, especially seeing players like FX likely going to be going onto the Zarya for the attack. Oh no, FX might be running D.Va, but we do see the quad tank lineup come out from the side of Throw High Dragons, and this is going to be a tall order to full hold, and it's going to be extremely difficult on the second point defense since they're not able to give up any ticks for free on the second point defense. So this could be a very quick first and a snowbally second to finish out this map and the tournament. Not the tournament, because this is just the semis, but winning this here would send Throw Highs to the final. And we'll have to see if Burb Sucks has anything to say about that.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting here. Team Throw High made a very solid push, or a very solid hold through both of those maps, continually stopping and denying every single push that, unfortunately,
Attackers incoming.
Team, heck, what the heck are the names? Burb Sucks. The Team Burb Sucks were putting up. Very unfortunate. Burb Sucks got punished a lot. We did see Alikin get punished a lot on the Tracer. Getting caught in Junkrat traps. Getting caught out alone. We are going to see the defensive team setting up. Looks like they are going to put High Life MGD in the same high ground spot on Soldier. Alikin with the Junkrat. We're seeing a Zarya Ryan defense here. Managed by a Zenyatta and a Zarya, or a Zenyatta and a Moira. Apologies, defense. Speeding in comes the Throw High Dragons. Misha and Haim effects get X-Tab and Toxic Asian, but it's going to come at the cost of no Chief. But it looks like they are going to successfully clean up and demolish the remaining members. Poor High Life MD forced to come in and stop. He's not going to be able to do much. And that was a quick push through.
Like we said, quad tank, especially in the first round when they haven't had time to feed ultimates with those big beefy meaty bodies, that the first composition, the first attack, especially if the defenders are unprepared, can very easily go in favor of those tanks. And now we're going to see a very snowbally attack as Team Throw High is likely going to force this fight to the point where they're going to try and do the exact same thing before the defenders have any ultimates built up. Quick Bat does drop, and that is the linchpin of the entire operation. Without that, they're in a race against time to maintain their health pools. Zen drops to FX. FX is going to drop, trying to get Alikin on the Junkrat as well. Looks like he is going to get that kill. He does, yes. There's Misha gets 2, FX gets 2. That's enough. Toxic Asian charges in and out as the first tick is already given up. Serenaded on the point, doing his best. He's a Moira, but he's got nobody to heal. He's going to quickly drop, and here we saw. What did I say right at the start? Quick first, snowbally second, as we're halfway over. Riptire's destroyed. Burb's on the point. High Life is trying to contest, but Barrier is out. Moira is now back, and this is very quickly going to be the end. Hammer down comes in. Toxic Station is in and out. Back into the pit once again. Hammer does drop no 3 Chief. However, the bubble comes out. Are they actually recovering? I'm unsure. There's 2 on the point, but there's 4 attackers. Just the 2 healers together, Lucio and the Moira. We should see respawns. Burb is back, High Life MGD is back, but there's no kills going in favor of the defenders here. Oh no, High Life MGD does get his whole hog, but he's taking too much damage and he can't survive. Burb is out of ice block, but he still has ice wall. The Grav is out, but I don't think it's going to get any kills. He does get 1 kill, but May and Ryan are now down. This is a very, it was a valiant effort. What can we say?
It was a very valiant effort from Burb
valiant
Sucks to try and stall that
effort
out.
from Burb Sucks, but at the end, Burb does suck. And Throw High Dragons did not throw hard enough, managing to take the victory. And we'll be seeing Throw High Dragons move on to the finals.
Indeed. And we're seeing effects here in the play of the game, doing a ton of damage on that D.Va. D.Va is a tank, supposedly. Supposedly that's a tank here.
Don't tell that to FX.
Your class.
To be expected, indeed. Serenade with the almost 8k heal for 20% of team damage taken. Moira's just gets such incredible amounts of healing with the triple and the quad tank setups. Really well played from both teams. Just once you get quad tank rolling, especially if you win that first point, second sure ain't far behind, and that's exactly what we saw happen as FX putting up numbers again. Help of his team, well supported. Throw High Dragons has the potential to win this entire tournament. But who are they up against, Dio, in the finals?
Yes, it will be Throw High Dragons now versus Team NA10 which I do believe was Team Ice Cream Truck.
Oh yes, Ice Cream Truck versus High Dragons in the finals. I'm just seeing a black screen.
On the stream?
Yeah, no, on
On the-
my
oh!
custom game.
I
Are
am.
you in the lobby?
I'm also seeing. If I click show lobby, I am also seeing a black screen. Leave game and make a new lobby?
Blizzard, please. I will make a new lobby for you.
Yep.
Do you want to get? Are we going to be doing an interview?
Yes. Who should we get in from? Let's get an interview with the one of the winners. Let's grab.
You can always grab FX.
We could. Let's grab Mr. Toxic Asian first, and then we'll grab effects.
That's Huey, Huy on Discord.
Yes. Let's get him in here. Let's see if I can find him and give him a quick ad. Accept my friendship request. Let's see if we can get him to accept the friend request, and then we'll get him in here for an interview.
Yeah, apparently FX has coached some people in chat, but yeah, FX is a just superb tank player. He's been playing tanks for a long time, and he's really good at them. He's always fun to play with him too, because he sometimes gets tilted. I don't want to say tilted. He doesn't really tilt. He just gets passively aggressively toxic if there's any just shit players on his team, and
Yep.
he never tilts without reason. That's the favorite part. Like, when I play with somebody who's shit or like feeding their brains out, it's kind of like, well, that sucks. But
FX is
FX
like,
just makes the
FX is like,
funniest-
you're fucking bad. Like, he just lets them know.
it's pretty fucking funny. So if you ever get the chance to queue with
He's
FX,
fun to
he's
queue
a
with.
meme and a half to play with.
I love playing with FX.
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but I just want to give a fat shout out to Stealth, my boy, who got boosted to Master and still owe me 200 Canadian on PayPal, please.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, the burns.
Stealth apparently getting boosted to Masters. Confirm or deny, Stealth? We're waiting for you to answer these allegations from the chat. But while you're doing that, who is the captain for Ice Cream Truck, Dio? If you send that
Ice
to me,
Cream
I'll get that.
Yes.
I'll
you
get that started
set-
as you're interviewing Huey.
Yes, good to see you, Hoy. Did I say it right this time?
It's
What?
Hui.
Hoy?
Jane got it right. Hui, yeah.
Hoy, okay. Good to see you, darling. What was your plan going into this semifinal?
The team had 3 tanks. We had no plan. We just basically just play quad, triple tank, and put the DPS on Junkrat and hope for the best.
It worked
That was
out.
Yeah, it works out on Nepal because it was pretty easy maps, but then when we got on the other maps,
It didn't work so well.
and then the Pharah came in, and yeah, everything just fell apart, you know.
Unlucky. We did see some pretty big shatters for you on Rhine. What was the thought process going in on shattering the enemy team?
I don't know. I just pressed Q and I.
Hey,
Going to the FX school of tank play.
yep. Press Q and see what happens.
We've seen a lot of that tonight, of people just playing, I don't know, I just press Q and hope it works. Unless you're playing Junkrat, sometimes it requires a little bit more thought than that, but apparently not. We've been doing it wrong this entire time, haven't we, Dio?
Well,
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, on Nepal, there weren't really any shields, so it was really easy to land a shatter. And I was really not aiming for like a huge shatter. I was aiming for the Mercy because I didn't want the Vow to go off, and that was really it. But somehow it just landed on everyone else, so yeah, I got lucky.
So tell us a bit about your team and how you found this tournament. Did you know anyone on your team going into this tournament?
Not really. We just got queued up, and before the tourney, around 3 hours, we queued up a little bit. We talked. We see which role we're playing. Got a little organized, but yeah, like we found out we got F in the bottom because none of us can play DPS, so like the whole time we were just like keep running Junkrat, please. And just
Well, it's-
hope they don't pick Pharah. Hope they don't pick Pharah.
Well, and the last team finally figured out your counter and did get Direwolf rocking that Pharah, and then a very beefy quad tank lineup. Was how like any stories from your first 2 matches? Because to get to the semis, you would have had to win 2 matches to get here. So how did those 2 matches go? Were there any close ones, or did you kind of steamroll all the way until you encountered the Throw High Dragons?
We kind of steamrolled the first game, but on the second game, you know, they read us out on like, oh, these guys can't play anything else besides Junkrat, so they started running Pharah, and we're like, oh shit. So we had D.Va, we had Zen, and we just hoped that the D.Va could deal with the Pharah, and then we put our tank main on Soldier, hoping that he could somewhat aim, and yeah. It worked out, but it barely worked out because we won the last round with like 99-99, and it was so fun. Like, it's so strange when you have to play with a bunch of tanks main to the team and you just have to flex around constantly.
Yep.
It
That's the
changed
fun
your
of playing in a
perspective.
tournament, though. It's definitely fun to play in a tournament and have to flex onto a role. Hopefully you and your teammates learned a lot from the experience. Going forward, any big plans for you? Are you going to look to do more tournament? Back to solo queue? Boosting stealth to GM this time instead of just Masters?
Well, I was hoping that he'll pay me so I can buy a new computer, but yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be trying to boost someone else instead.
Stealth in chat says, I promise I'm not boosted.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, when he stopped queuing with me, suddenly he drops back to diamond, so I don't know, man. I don't know. You know? It's like,
I'm
not
not
blaming.
saying he's boosted, but you know. No, we get it how it is.
Yeah, Stealth wants to know why he's the target for roasting. What did he do to you?
That's hilarious. Okay, thanks for joining us, Huey. Good to have you around. Great tank plays today. Sorry about the elimination, but you guys made it to the semis, so fantastic showing, and good luck in the future. You know, if you join a team. Are you on a team right now outside of this tournament?
yeah, I'm on a team, but like, we're just chilling. We're not really
Awesome.
doing anything much.
Well, have fun chilling with your team. Either way, we're gonna get into it. Thanks for joining us, Huey, and we'll see you around.
Yeah, thank you.
Pay
very
me,
much.
Stealth.
What did you do, Stealth? What did you do to him? All right. We are now going into the final match. You know, I'm going to pull up some appropriate music for this.
Oh?
Let's pull up. Ooh, oh no, what was the name of that song? Oh, I can do this one instead. They will do this. We're going into the finals match here for the NA Cup. Throw High Dragons versus Team Ice Cream Truck. Let me just correct.
Traveling to Nepal.
Oh no! I knocked one of my text boxes out of the way. Throw High Dragons is in blue, I believe. Yes, versus Team Ice Cream Truck. Getting ready here. Oops. Alright. Time for the teams to assemble. Throw High Dragons versus Ice Cream Truck. We have High MFX, Quickbat, Stealth, Misha, Direwolf, and No Chief. Together on blue team. Preparing to attack with what looks like the same comp they run the last time they were on this map. D.Va, Winston, Soldier Pharah, but this time with a diving, double off support, stealth on the Zenyatta, Lucio, being played by Quickbat. Opposing them, Ice Cream Truck, Sea Bear, Technicality on Reinhardt and Zarya. Sam on Lucio Psycheric supporting with the Moira pick. Night Vision and Julia on Mei and Reaper respectively going in through bottom. While Team Throw High Dragons goes through the high ground here. Team Ice Cream Truck looking to take control of the point early on. Again, they have all short-range heroes for the most part. In comes Direwolf with the kill on Psycheric. It's followed up by a dive on No Chief, who almost gets swallowed up, but is able to escape in through the back. Night Vision forced to Ice Block in order to stay alive. Looks like they are going to try and take advantage of this. Misha and No Chief getting a kill apiece. Julia takes out Direwolf, but Misha takes out Sea Bear. Quickbat bringing Direwolf back up. It's just going to be Julia alone on the point here coming out of Wraith. Will be defeated as Throw High takes the first cap here.
That
on
early
Nepal.
pick from Direwolf onto Psycheric on the Moira really opened that up. They had a really strong defense with the Mei and the Reaper. However, with their primary source of heals dying to an unfortunate direct rocket, that just opened up. So we are going to see them speed back onto the point where that Mei and the Reaper is strong, and hopefully none of them get picked. But I speak too soon, as Direwolf does manage to barrage down Sea Bear, and Technicality is soon to follow. You know, we're seeing the Throw High Dragons all at full health and just doing cleanup as we're slowly approaching 30% capture percentage. And by slowly, I mean we're already there and climbing. We're going to be moving into the next attack for the next attack. Damn their name. What is their name? Ice Cream Truck.
Ice Cream
Why
Truck.
can't I remember Ice Cream Truck? Holy smokes. Ice Cream Truck changing up their composition entirely. Now they're running Pharmacy. They have launched the D-Bomb to try and get the Pharah. Ooh, close
That was
one,
close.
but no
Very
cigar.
close.
Night Vision does survive, and they come back up. It's going to be an aerial battle between Direwolf and Night Vision. We'll have to see who is the superior Pharah. Cue the Top Gun music. Here we go. Early dive in from FX and No3 Chief. No3 drops. FX is in there, but getting low. The visor is forcing them back into that corner from Misha. Pushing back out. The Resurrect is going to come out from Psycheric onto Night Vision as they're still in it to win it. Night Vision gets it picked up on 2. FX is kind of separated down in the Mega Room, trying to get Julia, but he's used his boosters and he's caught out in Kitchen. No3 Chief trying to help him out, but he's probably just going to feed for his troubles. FX gets the D-Mech, or sorry, FX is D-Mech'd. No3 Chief manages to get the kill up onto Night Vision, then escape despite having been in there for a very long time. I thought he'd overstayed his welcome, but apparently not. Barrier comes out as it's really late. Is it going to be enough? Direwolf has returned. That means a big source of damage for Throw High Dragons has finally appeared, and that source of damage is utilized to take out Technicality. Misha with the cleanup onto Sam, and that barrier was do or die, but they chose die, as it's a quick 100-0 for Throw High Dragons. Quite the... Considering this is the final, I was expecting a more balanced result, but Throw High Dragons laying down the law, showing them what it's going to take to win the NA Field Cup as we go on to the Shrine of Nepal.
Yeah, second map here for Nepal, and as Jane just said, an incredible show from the Throw High Dragons, going 100-0. We'll be trying to see how Ice Cream Truck chooses to adjust their comp in order to try and have some impact here. It looks like Throw High Dragons are not going to swap their comp up. It did work for them, so I can't see why you would fix what isn't broken. Looks like Ice Cream Truck is going to try the same comp again, though. They're going to try the mirror comp. They are bringing out Psycheric on the Mercy once again. Let's take a look over at Night Vision, see what he sees. We did see a stellar performance from him on Pharah earlier on this tournament. We'll see if he's able to out-Pharah Direwolf here. Does find sights on Misha, is able to hit 2 rockets, tries to conk him up, isn't able to do so, hits the direct hit on Direwolf. Oh boy, this is going to be an airy battle for ages. Gets hit with a direct hit and is going to get taken down by Misha. Julia, though, off screen, is able to pick off 2 kills of her own. Misha, however, answers in turn with 2 kills, as does FX. And it looks like that is narrowly going to go in favor of Throw High Dragons here. They are going to force Ice Cream Truck back in what looked like a 1 fight, and they are going to try and take the cap here. We do have poor Night Vision trying to stall it on alone, but is going to get taken out, as is Julia. Technicality and Sam. Ice Cream Truck being forced to regroup here. Again, it looks like Throw High Dragons are willing to give up a little bit of ground. They are willing to give up a little bit of time in order to make sure that they can turn these fights into something that is their favor. The tank play here and the DPS synergy is working very, very well for them. It's meaning that there's not a lot of pressure on Psycheric or Sam, which means they're able to do their jobs more or less painlessly. Seabear, though, finds the Mercy and Stealth in the backline. Direwolf, though, goes for the barrage on Psycheric, is able to get it around, but it's going to be too late as Technicality picks up 2 kills. Sam picking up a kill of his own. And the point is going to flip over at last in favor of Team Ice Cream Truck. It is going to come at the cost of Technicality's mech, but Sam picks up 2 more kills. This fragger Zenyatta. Who are you? Who are you? Jay Jonak, is that you?
He's a god on Zenyatta, apparently. He's also got Transcendence for the next fight, which is going to be really important with FX looking for blood, as well as Misha having that tactical visor available. We're seeing this going to be 5 ults from both teams coming online. This is going to be quite the ult fiesta. We're seeing Direwolf already getting low, but he's healed up. They're just trying to get some poke damage. But this fight, once it comes apart, it's going to erupt at the seams in just a flurry of ultimates. FX getting the pick onto what I think was the mini diva. Here comes out the tactical visor, going to pick up the kill onto Pharah. However, he trades, and the res is going to bring Direwolf back alive to keep him alive. She-Bear is doing his best to try and knock people off, but instead just gets the kill onto Mini Diva, is forced to retreat. Misha popping visor, picks up 2. Stealth is in the background, just trying to stay alive against Seabear, but he does drop. Direwolf looking to take the kill onto Seabear, but he says, I'm not going to be used as ult charge, and goes for the quick reset. This is looking a lot more balanced than we saw on Village. Shrine is we're going to see both teams approaching 50% capture, and nice restraint that we didn't see all of the ultimates used from both teams. So we're going to see the Valkyrie and the Bomb available from the side of Ice Cream Truck, as well as No 3 Chief with the Primal, the Valkyrie also available for quick back, and FX with the self-destruct.
And look where Throw High Dragons is playing. They're looking to try and dominate the high ground here to try and get the drop-off on Ice Cream Truck. Unfortunately, Ice Cream Truck is well aware and forces No Chief to invest his jump early, so he does get picked off, has no escape when he is counter-go. It looks like the bomb was forced out on both sides, but neither bomb gets killed. Sam picks off 2. Again, this Zenyatta is a force to be reckoned with. No Chief pulls out the Primal Rage to try and stall, but it's a little bit too late as the cap goes over in favor of Ice Cream Truck. That's unfortunately going to be a wasted ultimate, but good on him on choosing to back out there, choosing not to feed 1,000 HP in ultimate charge to Ice Cream Truck, instead choosing to regroup with his team and try and reset here. 70% now in favor of both teams, getting close to 80% here. Final fight, more or less, coming up here for Ice Cream Truck versus Throw High here in the first map of the finals. In comes the dive from the Throw High Dragons. Out comes the Valkyrie in response. But Julia says, I have a tactical visor, and I am going to zone you out. Ooh, takes out Misha! But is going to get taken out by Direwolf. In response, Quick Bat pulls Misha back up. Psycheric with the Valkyrie takes out the enemy Mercy, is flying in the air. This is going to be an air duel! And that's a C9 lull from
C9 lull indeed.
Throw High Dragons.
Stealth was 97% to that Transcendence out by Elephant, and couldn't find 1, 2, or 3 more % of ult charge in order to Transcendence and contest the point. Elects to go off towards the Mega instead of onto the point to land the 1 or 2 orbs it would have required to get that Transcendence. So it does seem that Stealth is indeed boosted. I hope he watches the VOD afterwards to hear that. But anyway, very close fight, and what we saw to be so dominating on Village turned out to be quite the slugfest, and now we're moving to Sanctum. The king of Junkrats and Orissas is going to be crowned on this map.
Yeah, indeed. We are going back to the standard comp. In fact, both teams, I'm stuck in a wall. Both teams running mirror comps here. Both running Hog Orisa, Junkrat, Soldier 76, Moira. Oh, sorry, not mirror comps, because there is a Zen Mercy on red team and a Moira Zen on the enemy team. So we're running a Pharmacy on Sanctum. Is a little bit interesting here. But
we'll have to see if it works out for them. But unfortunately, Sea Bear drops before we can really start to get any value. However, Julia with the really boop just misses, but it is traded. Psycheric, however, getting the res onto the Aristas. They still have that strong front line. However, we did see the early rotation and no 3 Chief with a double pull. This man has been, you know, he's not making the flashy plays, but he's the guy who's been doing the absolutely consistent frontlining, supporting his team where necessary, and getting the high impact plays,
Why
and
am
in
I
this
stuck
case,
in the
the
pit?
high impact frags. No 3 Chief just doing a fantastic job on main tank.
Yeah, Nightwolf looking to, or sorry, Night Vision looking to clean that up. Does get 1 kill before falling into the pit and dying in despair. Looks like we do see Throwhide Dragons able to successfully take the first cap. They are at 30% already, and they are looking to hold this main choke. But members of the Ice Cream Truck are filtering into the right. They are going to pressure Misha, who is going to get taken out by Sea Bear via headshot. Sea Bear getting the shield up early, and they do have an early pick, but High M Effects is going to take out Technicality. Night Vision takes out No Chief, but gets hooked by Effects and is taken out. Psychic gets the res off.
Got you in my sights.
Julia answering with Attack Visor, but does get hooked. Effects coming in the back. Taking out 2. And now pressuring Seabay. Oh, gets hooked out of his ult and will go off the side of the map. And this time I'm not stuck in the pit. As we see Ice Cream Truck able to successfully take the recontest here. 68% on board for the Throwhide Dragons. Throwhide Dragons in a good position to take a recontest though. They are going to have Bongo Visor available, which is going to be very, very powerful, especially when they're facing off against a Valk Mercy and Night Vision on the Pharah here. And Ice Cream Truck electing not to try and pressure the choke, instead looking to take the fight on point, which means Throwhide Dragons will be able to decide the engage. They are going to initiate with a tire. Night Vision missing the shot on the tire. He is going to come on the wraparound. It's going to get destroyed by Julia. Misha coming out with the Attack Visor, takes out Psycheric. Technicality taking out Misha. Quick back. It's going back and forth here. We're trading kills on both sides, but Ice Cream Truck still steadily maintaining control of the point here, even as Direwolf is creeping in behind, getting in a lot of free damage. Unfortunately, Technicality is going to get taken out as the Sea Bear. It's just Sam left on the point. Night Vision gets the boop off on Quick Back, but it's going to be a little bit too late as the point is going to be flipped back in favor of the Throwhide Dragons, who are going to be looking to retake this position here in the choke, which is very advantageous for them. Going to be very, very difficult here for the Pharah on behalf of Night Vision to try and get in here and do Dragons. We are going to see Julia swap in, going to be trying to create some space. Forced to recall, baits out the hook from High and affects Sea Bear, getting rezzed in the tiny tunnel. Not even sure what he went down to. We're seeing a hit scan duel off in the corner as Night Vision, Sam, and Julia are able to make it in on the far right side, which means both DPS, or all 3 DPS, major DPS dealers on behalf. Night Vision gets 2 huge barrage targets off. And Ice Cream Truck is able to take the recap, even though it's 99% in favor of the Throwhide Dragons. They are going to have... Ooh, pause was requested. Looks like we have a DC. Unlucky. But
interesting. The big thing about pauses, especially in a tournament setting, is that they have as long as they need to ult track and plan. And always after a pause, you see suddenly people pretending like they have 200 IQ, like they knew where everything was, where they knew exactly what to do. So pauses change the dynamic of the game. Yes, it's just a pause, but on the other side, teams are going to immediately start discussing which ultimates they have, what they're coming up with, what they're going to use, how they're going to move, and where they're going to go. So with that, who do you think is going to be able to come up with the better plan during the pause?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. On behalf of Throwhide Dragons, we see that they have 3 ultimates available. They have the Coalescence, they have the Transcendence, and they have the Tire. So I would not be surprised here to see if they go for a Tire initiation, especially since High M Effects is going to be coming up on his whole hog, which means if they can establish a presence on the point, it means they can go for environmental kills here. On behalf of Ice Cream Truck, they do have the Valkyrie still available. They are going to have their Bongo. Those are two ults that are going to provide a lot of damage, and they do have Julia's Pulse Bomb. So I would not be surprised if we see Julia try to go for a high-impact Pulse Bomb stick on someone like, say, the Zenyatta. Going to be hard to try and stick it to Quick Bat on the Moira just because he has the Fade to escape. But you could bait out the Fade and then go for the stick there. Eliminating the supports on that behalf to throw High Dragons would be a huge stall for the Ice Cream Truck, as they want to make sure that they win this fight since it's 99% in favor of the Throw High Dragons. Jane is typing.
I am, yes, sorry.
No worries. Looks like we are getting Technicality back into the game. So we should be getting ready to unpause here pretty quickly. But yes, we'll be interesting.
Okay, I've stopped typing. Let's go.
Let's go. Back into the game. Technicality returns after being temporarily removed from the game on a technicality. As blue team here looks like they are regrouping. Throw High Dragons. Looking to get started here. Out comes the Tire Initiation, as I predicted. It's going to come on the right side. Going to be looking for the Zen, and it is going to catch Sam, who did try charge up a shot in the corner there, trying to clean it up. Psycheric goes off the map. That's going to be really bad here for Ice Cream Truck. They may lose off of that. Julia is able to get the Pulse Bomb off on stealth, making sure that Zenyatta does not live at any cost. Night Vision picks off 2, and it looks like just by sheer power of frags that Ice Cream Truck might be able to maintain this. It is going to be the last fight here. Overtime, 99 to 99%. Night Vision, Seabear, and Zycaric able to secure 3 kills. This is going to force Stealth to come Trank in to try and stall as long as possible, but he is going to get punished and picked off here. In comes Kano Chief on the Winston trying to stall. He's backed up by Quick Rat. Quick Rat gets dispatched quickly, as does Kano Chief. And that is going to be
now,
victory.
can we talk about that for a second? Can we talk about
Ice Cream Truck?
The Rip Tire takes out Zenyatta. Psycheric drifts off into the pit trying to dodge it, but the Pharah moved too far away, and the Roadhog did not, technicality on the Roadhog didn't react enough to save Psycheric from the pit. So Ice Cream Truck down both supports.
Somehow
Top
turned that
Supercharger
around.
and turned it around. Not just coming back from being behind on Sanctum, but came back from being down 1-0 from Village to take the first map victory away from Throw High Dragons. What a comeback!
Yeah. I
What a
thought for
comeback.
sure that they had lost that off the death of the Mercy. Because she had Valkyrie when she died, but the single bongo was enough. Single bongo was enough to save the day.
Very
The frags really turned that around. And we are going to our next map, which is going to be King's Row. A very strong map here, especially when you've got effects on your team. The Zarya god himself, as you can see, the instant Zarya lock here on Zarya's Row. One of the best, if not the best, map for Zarya in the game.
Somebody's made FX serious. Or you made FX put on his tryhard pants. You took his Nepal victory. He's not happy. He wants to walk away from the championship. He wants to walk away not from the championship, but with the championship. He wants to take this home. You see that Zarya pick? You know FX is serious. This is the kind of hate fucking you get when you've been apart from a while. You know, you come back together, it's just pure passion, and FX is ready to just mash Ice Cream Truck into the next wall, into the next fucking zip code, and I cannot wait to see some high octane Zarya play here on Zarya's Row.
Yeah, this is going to be scary. This is going to be scary. FX is going to go in raw, no lube. But the attackers, what are they going to be trying? They've picked all memes right now, so we don't know. But it looks like the team is ready to support FX. He's got the Reinhardt. That's all FX wants. They've got Misha on the soldiers. Misha has had a fantastic soldier performance throughout this series. We've got Direwolf, who has been the projectile specialist throughout this whole NA tournament. And we've got Stealth on his signature Zenyatta, and Quickbat filling out the roster with the Moira. There's going to be a lot of healing. It's going to be dangerous. What is Ice Cream Truck going to respond with?
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Looks like triple DPS Hog, Orisa, and a solo heal Zenyatta. Interesting.
I'm looking forward to see how No Through Chief and FX actually manage to work together here as main tank and off tank on this classic Rein Zarya. They're going to be really strong contenders, as well as Misha having shown that he's a fantastic soldier player. He's really going to force Night Vision to play a little bit more passively, or else actually deal with Misha. Ooh, Julia getting the entry pick onto Stealth, going to be causing Night Vision to push in very aggressively, and Night Vision getting that kill onto Misha. Wow, it's not even given enough time for the really strong and well-coordinated tank lineup to get any value at all. That opening Zenyatta pick, followed up by Night Vision taking out Misha. There wasn't any time for FX or Reinhardt in order to get anything done there. However, that said, I want you to see what FX's ult charge is at right now.
It's at 74.
They lost the first cap in 30 fucking seconds, and FX is at 75% to Graviton. Are you kidding me with this?
This guy is
almost
already
at Graviton,
gone.
not at a minute in after losing the first team.
He's got it! It's coming out!
He's got it! Absolutely.
Oh my god, he caught
massive.
everybody!
I wasn't kidding when I said FX was out for blood. Graviton comes in 48 seconds into the map after a lost team fight. FX, they have families.
He's
They
not even
have
stopping.
families.
He's still on Julia here. Direwolf comes in with a dash kill, and Stealth takes out Sam from across the field. Jesus Christ, where did that orb come from?
Yeah, FX already climbing maybe 30% to his next Graviton, but No 3 Chief having his Shatter and both support ultimates alive. So Ice Cream Truck may have gotten this payload moving, but I don't think that there's going to be so much. Oh no, the flag Shatter, it's coming in!
Oh,
there it
no.
is! Huge slam coming in from the No 3 Chief. That's why you check your corners. And they're trying to pop Valkyrie, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Look at that ult charge come up from FX. He's at another Graviton. He's got another one. They still have Transcendence. Holy smokes, No
Look
3
how
and
deep in
FX
this guy is. He's
tank
gonna go for another
duo
one.
of the year. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Another Graviton available. Another Graviton
This is
available.
going to be
With
very
No 3 Chief
scary.
as well as Genji being able to dash into that. Oh boy.
Oh,
Good news. They
he's gonna
do
go.
have Transcendence.
Look, he's gonna go for the flank grab. The same way they just went for the flank shatter. They're gonna go for the flank grab. They're gonna build KNO Chief another shatter off of this grab. Here it comes. It's coming out right now.
There it is. Grab's gonna come out right now. There it is.
It's answered with a trank, but out comes the blade to finish it off, and another trank to make sure that everybody stays alive through this fight. They are intending to make sure that Ice Cream Truck has no way of getting through this time. Oh, look at how much charge FX has again, and they have another shatter. They're gonna be able to hold this wall for a very, very, very long time.
And I also want to point out Misha's positioning here. They've got him sitting on the high ground this entire time. He's using these windows to be safe and shoot whatever the hell he wants, regardless of Seabear's shields, where it's located. He's just free firing on everything. And FX
has another
77 to grab. He's got it again. Misha's got the visor. No 3 Chiefs got the shatter. Quick, how did they lose first? Unlucky picks. But they're shutting them down. You know, they're trying to face FX head on, but he's going to get another grab. 85%. It's climbing back up. Are they even going to need anyone else to play this fucking game?
Oh, God.
Moira does go down, so they're going to have to drop something. Stealth isn't at the Transcendence. FX picks up 2 on his own. He's pretty much got the Graviton, but I don't think he's going to use it here. They're doing this with only a Zenyatta for heals. Sam picks up Misha, and Seabear picks up No 3 Chief, but it's pretty much even. Direwolf picks up Sam, so it's 3 on 2. They're going to get distance, but it's not going to be very much. Direwolf's not done yet. He goes in deep on Seabear. What a team. What sort of monstrous team did you assemble from Pearl High Dragons?
I have no idea.
This is impressive play from all sides. We're seeing another grab available.
And they're going to
Are
have
you
Blade
kidding
combo to go with it.
That
This is gonna
Junkrat
be
and
scary.
Pharah is just feeding FX. He's always at 100 charge. He's going to be threatening that Pharah just with a laser beam all on his lonesome.
Yeah, Julia's
we're-
going to be forced back here.
We see Misha and Direwolf on the high ground just contesting around there, but holy smokes, what a match. Misha, unfortunately, in a position that does not allow him to pressure the Pharah of Julia, so he's going to be flanking around. There's the next Graviton being comboed in with Coalescence, and that's all it needs. That's all it needs. Liberal application of the W key, and we see that the red team disappears as if it were magic.
And
We
look
should just
at
call FX the
Keno-
Zarya Magician, because he makes them
Look at
disappear.
Kano's alt charge. Look at it. What the hell? How is Ice Cream Truck gonna get around through this? They aren't gonna get ult. They're gonna have to use that tire. They have to kill FX and Kano Chief. They have to kill them. It's the only way. What the? That's an interesting blade.
Okay, so while we're in a short break of the hour, no, maybe not. No night vision. They're not resetting off the death of night vision. Interesting.
That's an interesting blade.
Why are they not resetting? Oh, it's because they all, the other team also has one down. It looks like Direwolf is coming back from spawn, so they actually traded. I just missed that.
They're gonna have to tire these two tanks. If these tanks don't die, they're here comes the shatter.
Another hammer. Oh, no 3 Chief. No 3 Chief getting the 3-man hammer, the 2-man charge. Misha visoring from the back is going to force Direwolf to hide off, and they're going to collapse. Okay, I had a question for Dio, or for you, Dio. I looked this up because I was curious. Now, FX, we've been talking about how he's Grandmaster.
Yes.
He's the master of tanks, right? He plays them all. He does them all very well. And No 3 Chief has been his partner in crime all day, just doing fantastic work, holding them at this bookstore.
Yep.
The Riptire is coming out from Sam. And I don't think it's going to be enough. It's going all the way around, and it gets destroyed by FX. You know, Julia gets one. It's onto the Moira, and the Valkyrie is out, but FX picks up the kill, and Misha gets Julia. So we've been talking about No 3 Chief and how he's been the partner in crime to FX's off tank all tournament long. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Does No 3 Chief play like a gold?
Are you fucking serious?
I'm fucking serious. Look at that man's profile.
Shit! What the hell? What do you mean? All these gold tanks are coming out here and they're not playing like gold tanks. None of these gold tanks have played like gold tanks today. I have not seen a gold tank player today. I've not seen one. I've not seen a gold...
expecting to see Masters. I was honestly, truly, in my heart, expecting 3,800.
What is going on, dude? All these tanks are in elo hell for sure. 110%. All these gold tanks are in elo hell.
Are you fucking kidding me with No 3 Chief?
All these gold tanks are in elo hell. This guy's in elo hell. What is he doing in gold?
Are you kidding me with this?
What is he doing in gold?
Wow. I am thoroughly...
What is he doing in gold?
What is he doing in gold? He's crushing nerds. What a fantastic performance from the Throw High Dragons, and No 3 Chief leading this team with the main tank. Holy son of a bitch.
Oh, wow, that was a
He's fucking gold. What is that man doing in gold? Did you see the shatters that man was landing? Did he miss one? Did he miss a shatter?
No. Who is this man?
Did he... Just no words. Fantastic play from No 3 Chief.
What on earth? That's not a gold tank. That's not a gold tank. That is not a gold tank. That is not a gold tank.
Not a gold tank. True story. Okay,
Rename
let's
your
see what they can do
account
attack.
to not
No
a
3
gold
Chief,
tank.
the Master Reinhardt. Sorry, the Gold Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Accompanied with his sensei, FX, on the Zarya. Let's see. Seabear is trying to square off against No 3 Chief. It's going to be Rhine v Rhine, Zarya versus Zarya. Seabear in technicality versus the champions of No 3 Chief and FX. No 3 Chief being really aggressive with that shield. Seabear forced to back off just a little bit. FX going in front. You know, we're seeing. There's the charge from No 3 Chief. Does miss. He ends up in the back line, but the bubble's there to save him and bail him out. No 3 Chief goes aggressive. He's getting low. He does fall. FX trades for the Reinhardts. However, Sam, with the low-key pickup onto Misha in the back line, gives Throw High, puts them at the disadvantage. However, we're seeing trades back and forth. Julia getting the kill onto Direwolf. FX punishing Julia in turn. But with kills like this, where trades are back and forth, it's going to be in favor of the attackers. As Throw High Dragon get Misha and No 3 Chief respawning. They've returned, but Seabear is also back to join this melee. Quickbat does have his Coalescence, or surprised he hasn't used it. Elects to die instead and reset with the rest of his team. So we are going to see the first ultimate come online from the side of Quickbat. with that Coalescence, and both Zarya's sitting at about the same ult charge with 70% each. However, Direwolf at 75% to that Dragon, and we're going to see that combo be more or less unstoppable unless they are managing to get Sam with that Transcendence to save them all. Sam is at 97% with the crazy amount he was doing of damage he was doing, and this man has been doing fantastic Zenyatta plays all day. Direwolf picks up the kill onto the Pharah. They're moving forward. They have an advantage. Here comes Coalescence. Julia on the high ground with 90% of the way to Visor. This Transcendence is used without it blocking Grav Dragon. Expect the Grav and the Dragon is going to be coming out pretty soon here. There's the first Grav. Do they have anything to block it? Stealth, it does have Transcendence. Elects not to use it. And I don't think they're going to need any ults to take this at all. No. They're going to do this dry. How smart of them to recognize that they actually, they are going to do Transcendence for security, but they're holding on to their combo. They're holding on to this Grav Dragon, trying to win without it. The Visor does come out, but it's on the low ground, and No3 Chief is in position to block that out. 2 down, Slaykarik alone and Discorded, and they kept this Grav Dragon combo.
Oh,
this is huge.
I would be very afraid if I was the ice cream truck right now.
Oh boy, the ice cream truck.
You know the Grav Dragon is coming now. You have to know. You've seen how quickly Effects is getting these Gravs. You know he's looking for them. You know
Sea-Bear and Technicality in trouble. They didn't regroup.
Yep, Sea-Bear's going to be forced off alone, going to try and charge out, isn't going to make it. This is going to be very scary.
They may be forced to recontest this as 4 instead of as 6, as the payload is only 20 meters away from the push, and their 2 tanks who did not regroup just got staggered. This is disastrous. Grav Dragon is online, and we're going to be seeing a map 3 if something miraculous doesn't happen from Night Vision's Barrage. But Stealth with the right click, aerial kill. There's the Grav. Here's the Dragon. 3, 2, 1. Good night, Ice Truck. Delivery canceled.
And so that is a victory. A convincing victory for the Throw High Dragons.
Play of the game.
Play of the game going to Quick Bat.
The power will surrender to my will.
Double, triple kill.
What a performance by FX.
What
and No
a
3
performance
Chief.
by the tanks.
You don't do anything on like that on Zarya.
Look at the high energy kills! What the hell?
Jesus Christ, FX. And Quick Bat, 40% healing, 41%. Look at that, a 41% team damage healed from that Moira. What in the heck? You assembled an absolutely monstrous team. Holy smokes.
Wowie. Well, congratulations to the Throw High Dragons. That is a victory. A convincing victory for the Throw High Dragons.
Map 3. The finals are going to a map 3.
Are we doing best
of
5? That was 2.
No. Are you sure?
Did I do it wrong?
I thought...
I'm dumb.
Truck win?
Yeah, I got it backwards. XD. Never mind, we're good.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, map 3.
Frick, we're
map
going
3.
I'm back.
We going to Ilios.
It's 1-1.
We going to Ilios. This ain't over yet. We
My
going
bad.
to Ilios.
XD. I edited my I had my numbers backwards on the OBS overlay. So I thought it was supposed to be 1-0.
Hey Luke, how you doing?
We're going into map 3. Let's go. That's a poggers clap, dude.
That's a poggers, my doggers. Rolled and smoked, my doggies.
Rolled and smoked, my doggies. We need more music in here.
Nah, but you never play music through Discord, so I have to turn stream on to hear it.
Wait. No. Here we go. Come. No. Listen to me. Go to the team chat channel in Toxic Girls. Hello?
Hi, do you have a music bot here or something?
We sure do.
Oh man, we got a music bot. Dope.
Let's do... We'll do this one. This way, you can adjust the volume for yourself.
Dope.
Going now.
3,
into the final map. Is this going to be a best of one?
Capture the objective.
I guess it is. Of course it would be. Who can cap 2 points of Ilios here? Throw High Dragons in the blue. Coming in on the attack with the dive comp. Dire Wolf taking out Psycheric. Julia gets a headshot off on stealth from across the map on the high ground there. That's a huge pickoff. Misha takes out Sea Bear. Sam takes out Direwolf. This is going back and forth as Throw High Dragons push their advantage. Sam coming in to contest the point, but is alone, is going to get taken off, but not before taking out Quickbat. Out comes the D.Va Bomb. There's the D.Va Bomb already! It doesn't catch anybody, and he is going to get murdered before he can take mech. But no one on behalf of Ice Cream Truck is on the point, which means that Throw High Dragons are going to take the first cap.
So we're seeing No3 Chief go in deep. Night Vision just barely able to escape, forced to pop the Primal to actually escape here, as we're going to be seeing the Ice Cream Truck regrouping. Julia uncontested on this Widowmaker and doing work, but it's just not enough against No3 Chief on this Winston, as well as FX on the D.Va, being a really strong diving force. Night Vision does pop the Valkyrie to give the team really high sustain, and Julia manages to pick off Direwolf. Both Coalescences popped, as well as Misha is coming out with the Visor. Manages to take out the Coalescencing Moira. However, he's got a Genji on him. Does take out the Genji himself. That's a 2K for Misha. He's being forced off, running away from the Reinhardt. Psycheric with the Discord on him. Just getting sucked slowly to death by Quickbat as Julia takes out another kill. So the Widowmaker doing a lot of work, but unfortunately, the Throw High Dragons just absolutely bodying people on the point one after another. FX does get demech'd. He's probably going to go down here. He retreats into the left side. He's got a Genji and a Moira on here. Probably going to drop Misha trying to put in work. Sea Bear with the kill onto the demech D.Va. Finally, as we are going to be seeing Ice Cream Truck trying to push this advantage with FX out of the picture. No3 Chief goes in deep. Psycheric gets the Fire Strike kill. And here comes the Blade. Is it going to be enough? It kills the Moira. It kills the Widow. However, he dies to the Venom Mine after the fact. The Transcendence does come out from stealth, trying to hold things together. It's an even fight here, 4v4, but No3 Chief picks up the kill onto the Mercy, doing absolutely fantastic work as a gold Winston. You wouldn't believe it, but that is the man, the myth, the legend himself, No3 Chief, the gold Winston. Sam is back on, trying to contest, as this has become the final fight, and this is a strong 100-0 come ahead from the side of the Throw High Dragons. Clean take, clean capture, 100-0, as we're going to be moving in do or die on the second map of Ilios.
Yeah, that was a very strong hold, grab and hold from the Throw High Dragons. They took the first point kind of quietly. They kind of C9 took the point, but then they did not give it up. And now this is going to be a scary map. Are we going to see Pharahs come out? We know Julia is a Pharah main. We know Direwolf plays a ton of Pharah. Yeah, we are going to see the Pharah air battle. Let's go. It's going to be Pharah v Pharah in the air here with Sea Bear coming out on the Junkrat. They're going to run double spam versus Misha on the Soldier. This is going to be intense. Going into the final map here. Will the Throw High Dragons take the NA Feeder Cup 2? Or will it go to a third and final Ilios map here on map 3 of the finals? Alright, the air battle has already begun. No Chief sucks Psycheric off the map. Misha takes out Julia in the air. That's going to be huge. Misha getting a second pick off on Sea Bear. Direwolf taking out Technicality, and that's going to be a clean cap for team.
Throw High Dragons in control of this point, and remember that if this point is won, they're going to take Ilios, and by taking Ilios, we'll take the entire tournament. They are in control here with Direwolf holding on to the point. Julia is keeping on that fair because we do have an aerial battle. Rockets are traded, but both damage is being healed up. Direwolf takes another direct. Is Julia going to find a second? Doesn't look like, as he's healed back up. But we're going to be seeing Ice Cream Truck just jockeying for position here, trying to get the best out of their fair play. As we see that the Throw High Dragons is actually turtled over by the gazebo and the mini health pack. Not a traditional holding spot, but pretty strong here, and allows No 3 Chief to threaten with that Orisa pull.
Ooh,
Shield
that's
replaced.
dirty, Julia! Gets the mercy and effects there. Direwolf takes out Julia, but it might come at a cost as Julia's going to get rezzed here. Even though the mercy is going to go down, Seabear is going to take out Direwolf, and this is a scary situation for the Throw High Dragons. It looks like Ice Cream Truck is going to take the recontest here. No Chief gets thrown into the pit and then blasted to bits by Psycheric. Stealth is just trying to stall this out. High Aim Effects is going to make the retake here with Quick Bat, and it looks like, actually, are you kidding me? They're not even going to give up the cap here. They still have Stealth stalling. Direwolf has had enough time to return. Julia is going to go down, is going to lose the air duel, going to get res via the Valkyrie here. Stealth is still stalling. Someone kill this Lucio. He's alive! Oh my god, it's going to 80% here. Is Ice Cream Truck ever going to get the cap here? This Lucio is immortal. He finally goes down. Julia finally finds him. And at last, in one last desperate attempt, Ice Cream Truck is able to take the recap.
And this is big. Stealth being able to stall for that long put the capture percentage at 85% when it was finally flipped. And with that flip, it means that Ice Cream Truck can't lose a single team fight, or else they lose this tournament at their chance at taking home the gold medal. But look at the ultimates available to the Throw High Dragons. Just look. 5 check marks, soon to be 6. Julia ults first, but gets counter-ulted by Direwolf. That's 1 down. Beat from Stealth comes down, only gets his barrier applied onto 3 people. That's not as good as you'd like to see, and we're seeing a counter beat and a supercharger come in from the side of Technicality. Oh, sorry, no, that was coming out from No 3 Chief, and here comes the Visor as well as the Whole Hog, just dumping absolutely everything they have short of the Valkyrie into winning this point and winning this fight as quickly as possible. Misha picks up 2, but Julia wins the air battle once again and starts moving back into recontest. Stealth in enemy lines trying to get the boop, manages to take out Technicality, and the point has flipped. No, FX takes out Sam. That's absolutely huge, trying to get the res. Sam drops, does have Valkyrie, but it's 6 seconds to go. Do they have anyone that can test? I'm not sure. Yes, they do. Seabear's gonna have to touch. Does pop Visor. Get Stealth, he's right behind you. Please get the Lucio. Stealth just completely ignored. Right behind him the entire time. Now he's wall riding in the pit. What is going on? Misha does get the kill onto Seabear. Psycheric gets the kill onto No 3 Chief, and they might actually be able to turn this around, getting 2 kills. Sam is back, had used Valkyrie. Only ultimate left for is Technicality, but Psycheric gets another one, and the man's almost in Whole Hog. We thought this was over. It was not the case. Ice Cream Truck is still alive. Gonna be one more fight, and if this fight is lost, then it's going to be the round win for the Ice Cream Truck, and we'll be heading to map 3 of Ilios, and that one will decide. But we've got one more team fight left. What do Throw High Dragons have in store for the defenders now?
It might come. Ooh, Direwolf gets the pick off on Psycheric, and we do have one more DPS ult available here. Julia, that's so dirty. They take out Quick Bat. It's at the cost of his own life, and it looks like the res is going to come out to get Julia back up, which means this is still very, very winnable for Ice Cream Truck. What are they going to do here? If they can take out Misha here, it's going to be huge. But he is hiding. Misha is able to get away. Direwolf gets forced out by a Whole Hog, forced to recall. Out comes still Sound Barrier. And the point does flip over. Julia falls into the pit, and that is going to be victory for the Throw High Dragons. Oh my god, that's huge.
What a final team fight. Ice Cream Truck fighting tooth and nail, trying their best to stay in the running. But Throw High Dragons on the back of Direwolf, picking up that 3K as Tracer in the final fight, leads his team to victory. Holy smokes, what a series we saw today, and what a fantastic tournament from everyone involved.
Yeah, that was some incredible play from both teams. Yes, we're gonna get Kino Chief in here and let's get effects.
Yeah, let's get both of them on and interview them at the same time.
Yeah.
Because those two were tank buddies all tournament long, and I want to talk to the both of them.
Yeah, we'll get them in here, and then let's get... we talked to Julia. Who do we want to get from Ice Cream Truck?
Oh, we're going to have to turn this into a group call, because we're actually in a... he doesn't have access to.
Oh, okay. Yes, we'll return. Let's return back to the call. Hello, Jane?
Hello, it's me.
All right, let's get this call going.
Chat wants to ask questions as well. Yeah, chat, put your questions, and we will ask the ones that we like to FX and Kino Chief when they actually join. Yeah.
Yes, let's get them in here. I will add effects. If you want to grab Kino Chief.
I certainly will.
Hello.
Hello! You did it!
Yes, we did it.
You did it! You brought out the big boy pants.
Not gonna lie, that Nepal match, I had like bronze medals the entire time.
Your team
Like I was just getting
carried you?
carried. Yes, I was getting carried the entire time, to be honest. I wasn't calling much out. I was just listening to these guys.
You know, I even alluded to the fact you were doing really well on Diva, but the only reason you were doing as well as you were was due to the amount of support that you got from the entire rest of your team.
Yeah, your DPS were doing a ton of work. Your supports were really utilizing the room that the two tanks were making in order to position themselves safely and not get picked off.
Yeah, you know how amazing it is to dive in and have a Zen being able to like fend for himself and not have us like babysit him? It's amazing.
Yeah, so
And-
doing a great job with the course.
Kino Chief, first off, how do you pronounce your name?
Well, just call me No Chief, I guess.
No Chief?
Yeah,
Okay.
No Chief.
We'll call you No Chief. Now, you were doing an absolutely fantastic job all tournament. All the games we expect you were doing just
What
a
are
great
you
job.
doing in gold?
I
That
don't play.
what?
I don't play comp.
Wow. You did
You're
absolutely
doing a
fantastic.
disservice to everyone on the ladder by not playing.
Did you enjoy playing with FX? You know, FX.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sure you looked, but he's FX is Grandmaster, well known around the Discord
yeah,
for being a
I
very
saw
good
that.
tank. But how was it playing with a competent tank partner? The two of you seemed to just click and work really well. The synergy between you two was just an absolute
He had
pleasure
some
to
really
watch.
Good calls. He had some really good calls. He had like, a lot of very good calls with on that last map too, just strategically.
Nice. And
Yeah,
congratulations,
on that,
both of. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say on that King's Row, yeah, I just went Zarya because I wanted to have fun on King's Row, and he went Reinhardt and did a really great job just walking
Zarya
forward and
now.
actually swinging hammer. He did the meme hammer strut.
Yeah.
That one came out so well. We saw it coming, and you managed to land a triple. It just seemed that you were going. One fight was hammer, next fight was grab.
Yeah,
One
I
fight
was-
was hammer, and next fight was grab. The two of you
Yeah.
charged ultimates so fast. It was absolutely incredible.
He asked me
Yeah,
to.
I
He's
was
like,
shocked at that, man.
he's like, do I stand here again? I'm like, no, they're gonna know it this time. They should know it at least.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let's back up a bit.
Yeah, that was my goal
was
coming out.
Yeah, no, both Dio and myself, Don't Believe Your Gold chat was going absolutely crazy when we figured out you were gold. Really, absolutely fantastically played today. Do you have any team experience? Have you played on a team before?
Never.
So, first off, give us a little bit about your history in Overwatch. How long you've been playing. What you kind of do as a individual, and then compared to that, how did you find the tournament? So a bit about you, and then how was your very first
Ooh.
team experience?
Okay, well, for me, I've been playing since about season 3, and so I've just been hovering around gold and silver. I had never played comp really. Like when I play quick play and stuff, I'm playing against platinums and diamonds. That's what I usually play against. But I never played comp, so my rank never went up. That's all that was. So I've been playing for about 5 seasons. It's a fun game. For first team experience, it's amazing. Just for the fact that was really good at shot calling. And stealth was good shot calling too.
But I was quiet most of the time.
No, the last maps mattered. I just
last map. Oh yeah, well, positioning wise. Okay.
Yeah, positioning wise, man.
Gotcha.
So, do you think you're going to be looking for more team opportunities in the future, or do you think that nothing else is really going to match this experience? Your first tournament, you're undefeated now. You're a champion. Every single tournament you've ever entered, you've come in first place. Are you going to retire here, or are you going to look for more opportunities to join a team?
No. I would definitely like to join a team. It's just the fact that I've never really looked for one.
Cool. Dio, I think chat wants you to ask some questions if you didn't have any of yourself.
Yes,
So we asked if there were any questions that chat wanted us to ask you.
Yes, let me scroll up.
Awesome.
Existentially Yours asked, at what point did you realize that you were basically GM?
GM? That's complete bull. That's bull, man. A lot of that was just positioning. I played the most no-aim heroes. I have terrible aim, but that's why I play tanks, because it's more game sense.
Hey, same.
Hey, man, there we go. So I'm just better at tanks, so I usually play that. Because I can't aim.
Wood Tier says to tell you that he will race you to diamond. That's from Wood Tier, another gold tank who played in the tournament today, and also performed extremely well. So gold tanks coming out and showing their shit real well this tournament. Any other? Have I missed any other questions? Doesn't look like it. At least none that were added at me. Yeah, it looks like we're good. That was fantastic. Well, congratulations, both of you, on your win. Enjoy your shiny Discord roll.
Oh shit! Do we actually get shiny Discord rolls?
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you get a green roll that's just entitled Champion that will stick above everything else unless you're a moderator.
Fuck yes, man.
Well, unless you're a moderator. Oh, can I get demoted for a bit? I want that shiny green stuff for a bit.
Okay, we'll demote you temporarily.
Yeah, so message anybody with a blue name. Actually, FX, you were the captain of that team. You can hand out the champion role to anybody who played on your team during the tournament.
Oh, I did miss one question.
Oh.
Fizzy Drizzle says he asks to teach. He wants you, to teach him how to main tank. He's asking for lessons.
No. No. The only thing I'm confident in is Winston and Orisa. That's about it.
Wow, and yet you had a fantastic Rhine showing today.
Oh, I was surprised. Well, I was surprised with my Rhine showing. Honestly, very surprised.
That's always the best kind of surprise.
Oh, yeah.
And Direwolf asked both of you, I guess. It's just a general question. Who was your favorite teammate?
Direwolf. Direwolf, definitely.
Direwolf? I don't know. That guy was kind of weird. I don't know. They're all great.
Yeah, it was
positive atmosphere.
Yeah, there was no negativity, which is amazing.
Even after we lost, you're like, oh, we'll get him next time. It wasn't any you messed up for him.
Yeah. It's nice not having that comp ideology.
Exactly.
All right. Chat keeps adding me and saying I'm missing questions, but they haven't reposted the questions, so I'm stuck trying to scroll through chat.
Oh my god.
Oh, did they go into King? Did you guys go into King's Row with the grab, shatter, spam plan, or did you just kind of roll with the game?
No, we did not.
We lost, right? So I was like, I can't be a GM coach losing, right? Like I'm gonna lose my respect for Hunters of Artemis. I gotta win for them. And so I was like, let me play some Zarya, and let's have this Rhine just fuck them up, honestly. And that's what happened.
Well done.
And that's just what happened. DPS did their job. I mean,
Yeah, man.
call low targets all the time. Like we just had to walk forward. That's all we had to do. Press W and we won.
Yeah,
Discord's on
chat.
everybody.
Beautiful. Fizzy Drizzle asks, Effects, what's your opinion on marrying Awani in 26 minutes, roughly?
20.
When they cost them
I think it's a little too soon. Buy me
little
dinner
bit.
first, please.
And Sea Bear finally asked, last question from the chat. The biggest question is definitely, how did you counter the legendary ice cream strat? Sea Bear was the Reinhardt on Team Ice Cream Truck.
Oh, the legendary ice cream strat.
Was that the quad tank?
On which map? On King's
On
Row?
Amura?
Oh
No,
god,
no,
I'm not
It was the
sure.
last map. No, that was the last map we played with there was Nepal, King's Row, and
Ilios.
we faced Ice Cream?
Ilios.
Yeah, Ilios.
Helios.
Oh, like how did we counter them
Yeah.
on King's Row, I'm assuming, with the
Yeah.
ice cream truck?
Yes.
Well, the Reinhardt switched to one side of the cart, leaving his teammates exposed for a shatter when I had it.
Oh, they're asking about May and Reaper. Nepal Village May and Reaper strat.
Oh, that got me too. I was like, we were so patient. As a team, nobody was like, I'm gonna go throw and feed ult. Like they all stood back, waited for DPS to do their job, break shields, chip damage down, and then we all went in together when somebody was low.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, once again, congratulations. Enjoy your shiny Discord roles. Effects will
Awesome.
temporarily demote you, so you can be shiny.
Let me see if I did it correct. I'm gonna message all you guys.
Well, I haven't demoted you yet, but I'll do it now.
You know, I just wanted to say thanks for organizing this tournament.
Aw,
I came
you're
in
so
as
welcome.
I came in as a sub, so I'm extremely happy to be here.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you had fun, and we'll do it again in the future. We'll try and get even more teams. We'll try and make it even more organized. It'll be great. We'll try and keep it going. As long as there's interest in doing it, we'll keep doing it.
Yeah, well, I think this is an amazing thing. The fact you guys did this. Want to thank you guys for organizing the tournament. First of all, that was amazing by you guys. Thanks.
Well, I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and I appreciate the kind words, my friend.
Yep.
Ooh, one last question. I'm going to interrupt because it is a really good question. Would the team, if they want, ever become a team together? They have what it takes to become a contenders team.
I don't think I have the individual skill to compete with my teammates on that. So maybe I'd start.
You can always learn. You seem to play well with them, so.
Yeah. Congratulations once again. And thank you to chat and for everyone, all the mods who came and volunteered to help me organize the matches, all of the players, all of the subs who organized their matches, reported the scores to be kept me on track as I was triple tasking. I really do appreciate all of you. And thank you, Jane, for co-casting with me as always.
You're
was
very
really
welcome.
fun.
Great hosting.
Yeah.
Quick question: are you guys gonna be doing any VOD reviews on these?
Oh, that is a good question.
Well, I've had a shit ton of requests to do that, so Wednesday will probably be VOD reviews from today's tournament.
Ooh, that's exciting.
You should definitely critique the tank play, please.
Well, if we'll probably do the finals, maybe the semis if we have time, but yeah, that'll be
Yes.
Wednesday's stream. We'll do VOD reviews on the
Wednesdays. So wait, what time do you stream at?
9 a.m. PST, which is noon Eastern.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks again for hosting all this stuff. It was really fun.
That was super fun, man.
No toxic environment.
Not for us, anyway.
We need more GMs here. Where'd Afro, where'd Pizza go? We need them back in here. We need everybody. Come on, get a full spectrum of people. You get a GM. You get a Nice.